we all miss Dr. Manibwana. Indeed, we do know that before he passed, rather unceremoniously and so tragically, he had begun to lay down the blockworks for resounding victory in Akwetia. So in his memory, we will carry out the plans as he laid out and we'll build upon it. We will add more impetus to it and ensure that we fine-tune it to deliver victory for us in Akwetia, so that the same benefits that all constituencies that are being properly represented in Parliament are derived will be derived by the people of Akwetia. So we are confident of victory.
In terms of the arrears, how many months?
It depends on the engagement period, because some are engaged for 2 months, some have their contracts expired, others have their contracts ongoing. We haven't laid anyone off. All those who have running contracts till 2026 have been left in the system. They are Ghanaian people and they must enjoy the fruit of their labor. And so we have decided that
2 days ago, Honorable Suhini was here. And what I told him was sometimes it is good to taste power. Your language and everything changes. And I'm glad you have learned quickly that it is not the Chobwe and things, but rather serving your people, I mean, with diligence, with respect and humility. And so I'm glad that quickly you have put on that public service role. And this is what is expected of every Ghanaian who is put into a public service role. And you have mentioned that you are going to take steps to pay them. I pray and hope that it happens, that people who haven't been paid for 6 months, 8 months, 2 months, 3 months, and provided they are on the payroll and they have been validated, please go ahead and do it as soon as possible. But like you said, they are also Ghanaians and they need to enjoy the benefits of their work. So on this note, I think I would like to thank you for what you have done so far.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. The Honorable OPK has advised that Chief, we don't do KKK again.
Yeah. Surveys have it that health financing contributes to the hindrance towards the universal health coverage. That's the financing aspect. There are people who don't have money. It's not affordable to them, irrespective of the cost. And so it hinders universal health coverage, which will make health delivery or healthcare delivery accessible, affordable, irrespective of wherever you find yourself. You understand? And so this is what we have done as a country. We have a journey. We have come from some background. The major health financing scheme in this country is a national health insurance scheme. Okay, the national health insurance, from mutual insurance to national health insurance to capping the national health insurance, and now the national health insurance has been decapped. In the 2024 national health insurance formula, you realize that the expenditure was around 6 billion because it was capped. In the 2025, it's around 9 to 10 billion because it's been decapped. Not only has it been decapped, it is now also being paid promptly. Over the years, you've had issues of service providers withdrawing their services because of delay in payment of claims. These days, we are not experiencing that. In fact, in the National Health Insurance Act, it is stated clearly that the minister responsible for finance must lodge that money, levy they take from you and I, into a National Health Insurance Fund within 30 days. And no finance minister or no government has respected that provision. But under His Excellency John Dramani Mohammed's second coming, that provision is being respected. So we don't have delays in payment of claims. Once you don't have issues with your claims, the authority will pay you promptly.
How much?
Now, still on health financing.
Right.
Now, you realize that at the basic level, what government is doing is that we have to give every Ghanaian free primary health care.
That's correct.
Free. So whether you are a subscriber to a national health insurance scheme or not, once you go to the CHIPS compound or the health center, you must be treated free of charge. So that's another way of clearing or reducing or taking away the financial barrier to give health care to the citizens of this country. And so, because of the prompt payment, you have seen some kind of increase in the subscription. As of June, we had increased from 15 million, which 15 million stood around 50% of the population, 50% of the population, to about 15.6, 15.7 million people. So gradually, there's huge, confidence developing in the National Health Insurance Scheme. How
much have you paid out of the NHI's debt since you took office?
About 603 million Ghana cedis.
How much more are you left to pay?
No, we've cleared all the debt.
We've cleared all the debts.
We've cleared the ones we
So
inherited.
it's a clean slate?
It's a clean slate.
I see.
And that is what we mean by improving on the system. And we don't intend leaving debt. Prompt payment. You bring your claims, we pay. You bring your claims, we pay. Unless you have issues with your claims.
Are we paying realistic premiums for the National Health Insurance?
That's another argument. It has been the argument of the service providers that we don't pay realistic tariffs. But at the moment, we are reviewing the tariffs to bring it at par. But you see, what will not make this one also change much? The argument was about the fact that we had inflations and consistent depreciation of the CD, CD, and now that argument is not too strong. You understand? Now that argument is not too strong. So when you are reviewing, you must review to reflect the current situation, which is a strong CD and a lower inflation. So that is not making the review may be very strong, but there will be review anyway.
When do you plan to do this review?
Oh no, it has started.
It has started.
We are only looking at the concluding stage.
I see. And then there is Mahama Cares. How much has the trust fund accrued since its launch?
So looking at from all angles, give or take, putting everything together at the moment, we can marshal not less than 1.8 billion Ghana cedis.
And that is budgetary allocation?
So it comes from all angles, from the percentage from the National Health Insurance, from corporate Ghana, from everybody, Ghanaians contributing. And then His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has directed his appointees to also donate to Mahama.
So how much of your salary did you donate?
Well, in the initial stages, during the launch, I donated 3 months of my salary. When my president donated 6 months of his salary to the Mahama Cares.
You supported with 3 months of yours. I can understand. I can understand. And so, in terms of operationalizing Mahama Cares, what does that look like?
So now, the law has been sent to Cabinet, to Parliament. It's been passed. President has assented to it. The administrator has been appointed. It is one of the fastest laws since I came to Parliament I have seen. Fastest. Within 5 months, it's been passed and assented to. This is my 4th term in Parliament. I've not seen that elaborate law establishing a major scheme like that being fast-tracked like that. And so it's been a major achievement. Yeah, major.
So let's stick with the issue of operationalization, because once it comes into effect, I mean, it is in effect, but in terms of its practicality, how will people access it?
Okay, so it's going to be true. It is going to be through applications.
Okay.
So first and foremost, let me also draw the attention of the public to the fact that the Mahama Cares is going to be dedicated towards the funding of the treatment of non-communicable diseases that has not been captured under the National Health Insurance Scheme. So the diabetes, the hypertension, those ones. So people they go to the hospitals, they are diagnosed, and then the experts will then recommend, and then it will be forwarded to the Mahama Care Center. They will recommend the facility for you, and then the bill is being forwarded to the Mahama Cares for payment.
So it is the health workers who would recommend the patient?
Yes, the expert, because they will have to diagnose you.
Okay.
You may not be able to diagnose yourself that you have the condition.
Right. So then they diagnose me. Whether or not I can pay for the service, is that at their discretion, that patient A cannot pay for the service, so let's apply for Mahama Cares?
Oh, no. You tell them to apply because you know the existence of Mahama Cares.
Right.
If you think that you can pay, bingo.
I get that. I get that. Thank you for the clarity. Right. How is this? How does this differ from the free dialysis care?
So for now, the free dialysis care is under the National Health Insurance Scheme for now.
Right.
And so everybody benefits. There are no restrictions as we came to meet. So those restrictions have been cut off and everything has been put on the National Health Insurance to finance. So whoever turns up to any facility in this country, it is going to be through applications.
Okay.
So first and foremost, let me also draw the attention of the public to the fact that the Mahama Cares is going to be dedicated towards the funding of the treatment of non-communicable diseases that has not been captured under the National Health Insurance Scheme. So the diabetes, the hypertension, those ones. So people they go to the hospitals, they are diagnosed, and then the experts will then recommend, and then it will be forwarded to the Mahama Care Center. They will recommend a facility for you, and then the bill is being forwarded to the Mahama Cares for payment.
So it is the health workers who would recommend the patient?
Yes, the expert, because they will have to diagnose you.
Okay.
You may not be able to diagnose yourself that you have the condition.
Right. So then they diagnose me. Whether or not I can pay for the service, is that at their discretion that patient A cannot pay for the service, so let's apply for Mahama Cares?
Oh, no. You tell them to apply because you know the existence of Mahama Cares.
Right.
If you think that you can pay, bingo.
I get that. I get that. Thank you for the clarity. Right. How is this? How does this differ from the free dialysis care?
So for now, the free dialysis care is under the National Health Insurance Scheme for now. That's a financing aspect. There are people who don't have money. It's not affordable to them, irrespective of the cost. And so it hinders universal health coverage, which will make health delivery or healthcare delivery accessible, affordable, irrespective of wherever you find yourself. You understand? And so this is what we have done as a country. We have a journey. We have come from some background. The major health financing scheme in this country is a National Health Insurance Scheme. Okay, the National Health Insurance, from mutual insurance to national health insurance to capping the national health insurance, and now the national health insurance has been decapped. In the 2024 national health insurance formula, you realize that the expenditure was around 6 billion because it was capped. In the 2025, it's around 9 to 10 billion because it's been decapped. Not only has it been decapped, it is now also being paid promptly. Over the years, you've had issues of service providers withdrawing their services because of delay in payment of claims. These days, we are not experiencing that. In fact, in the National Health Insurance Act, it is stated clearly that the minister responsible for finance must lodge that money, levy they take from you and I, into the National Health Insurance Fund within 30 days. And no finance minister or no government has respected that provision. But under His Excellency John Dramani Mohammed's second coming, that provision is being respected. So we don't have delays in payment of claims. Once you don't have issues with your claims, the authority will pay you promptly.
How much?
Now, still on health financing.
Right.
Now, you realize that at the basic level, what government is doing is that we have to give every Ghanaian free primary health care.
That's correct.
Free. So whether you are a subscriber to a national health insurance scheme or not, once you go to the CHIPS compound or the health center, you must be treated free of charge. So that's another way of clearing or reducing or taking away the financial barrier to give.
Memo akwaba edeba TVXYZ so baby awa wo hwe me bia What's our Wutie Power 97.9 FM. Memo Akwaba Ediba Inside Politics Tuesday's edition. Na yede bro idia me de so Nicholas ya Yawson. Ubetumi Afro Ken Nicholas. Sason a regular host Mugabe Masi, Japan Boga, General Manager de ma Power 97.9 FM. Adia ye be hu no ba be kam ho enche na yabobo enkomo kakra. Wache nseme course abra muko pie mu. Wo bi man so Yokohama Japan. Oneme so abo enkomo. Enti bebi a wo bia no memo wakwaba. Na imom mamemfa afi emfema Gas State fo nyina. We say wo ba Gas State make us say homo wo didim. Enti bebi a ayede festival wo Gas State make us say ende wo ba osua bebi a XYZ broadcasting ya himfie sia wo ba ende adaje ni poso afi wo su homo wo ende esewani ense dia ye kachero enti dia teno no baby a wo bia na wutie Power 97.9 FM nation's capital Accra make us say some part of central region eastern region Ashanti region omuina etie Power 97.9 FM. So na me pacho bebre TVXYZ yewo digital platform so free to air. So ko satellite so multi TV. No so ubehu yewo so abra TVXYZ etwagu sa. Sabri man yourself is catch on you be na so nkanche ni nua bi na mo mfantu TVXYZ muntie wo Power 97.9 FM so make out social media platforms no Facebook TikTok ye twagu ho Power 97.9 FM TVXYZ Ghana social media platforms in your so na YouTube XYZ broadcasting no so betumi ahwe dwumadi etie bi wo so sa enti baby a wo bia no ya me guest na education information awuhia and find the biggest ever political platform in Ghana inside politics yemfa dwumadi FM bro sonko sokra enti baby a wo bia no kame ho emom yemfa se da PSA FM twedi ampon yankopon se waboye ho ban aboa yen ma adepache yen yetwene me besi awie ma awie bo ken enti we chese bibia dedem the road is clear yepem yede akoyenim awie enti awie de ya me guest na enseme egu bamba so no yemfa ni na emfengu omo emom mamenda production team omo ye adwuma ni na mame na mbetena ha na ma execute the executive producer Mr. Kelvin Asante and meneno wo su ha mungamu beteno no saso na menko MCR wasre MCR mekwa Peter de ose ono ano be ha me Peter Cranton Bede Asedaka Semano Papa on a TV director Ralph Jampo Saso na Mr. Emmanuel Kisi Emmanuel Kisi any Emmanuel Nete Emmanuel Kisi ko ni badehye Saso na Emmanuel Nete so de enkra pa ofi old dansoman enti de eteno no omo na ewo MCR omo bo me ba camera se dia I saw omo na report Frankie Kofi the boy ono na me hu ne ha wo hwa ubehu welewa ha ubehu osofo prince okwanso amienu mega church osanko greater love or habi ubehu Elvis wa ha ansana man friend Eddie Ocean White sa wa smile kama pa mira mo mwesiesie ma me muman ni meti ayekese na ti shan oba pa gifty ono so na wesiesie me a me di dwumadi bro wo so a wo fi a wo hwe me wo a wo fi a wo tie me wo te kem bebi a wo bia wo tie me na wo hwe me no wonni wa ye ni ho nti me da wo so ase se wo de waso afam me da wase se wo de wani ehwe wo TV screens so kai se ahana Ghana ti kaisa hana Ghana kasa inti ha no se wutie ma me mfa se da PSA ma ya affiliate stations o ma fa dwumadie nyina nyame aso me drink kamo mo boa ma Ghana fu hu no kre ekoso o man mu anti ade atene no ma me ndo bia ase ma waye ama dwumadie etumi abem kama kaisa ebo 555 na ede dwumadie ebeko ewieye na ma me ntia chairman Sofo Dauda Osman me fa check esen koma papa me gidi se ho ye na cooperative mining no so de ade a ebeko so nti de etene no ma mintia mo papa na yesi kwem na yakoye ni mu de a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama yenim sa okofa Asia kofa Asia de Japan Singapore mo ne ade okopie mo wo Singapore says ya the Singapore no we ko pie modi kan call Japan on na me manager Power FM and your regular host for the show Mugabe Mase ko pie mu Yokohama conference course so ye the investors eba Ghana ma youth no so enya adwuma ye no Mugabe wa hanto obabo enkomo kakra me course wo Japan na ma sign ne di nkomo afa akotia ensensem no ohu ne sen na imom His Excellency John Dramani Mahama fee Japan no ordinary chemu Singapore now ordinary working visit eduko PM Singapore a 3-day state visit or eduko PM Singapore now Singapore no ko no ade almost strengthen bilateral cooperation, expanding trade and investment, advancing partnership in education, science, innovation, urban solutions, agribusiness, and the digital economy. Where you know it to me akoso. Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama deliver keynote or address say 8 Africa Singapore Business Forum. A course wo. Now every adrenaline tiasie so. Yakasa aban papa ba no so wuhu aban papa eden aba enti sesi ano de yenya investors o mu fi Japan e ba no oba na so na Singapore investors so ba yankwe na yanko His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni keynote address odi PM no do to the 8th African Singapore Business Forum ase yanko tiemra.
Africa and Singapore must be champions of open markets, trusted rules, trade rules, and practical partnerships that deliver jobs, technology transfer, and shared prosperity for our people. Africa and Asia are the 2 youngest, fastest urbanizing regions of the world. And the numbers tell a clear story. Africa-Singapore trade rose by 50% between 2020 and 2024. To nearly $14 billion, with West Africa accounting for more than half of that. Ghana-Singapore trade has also grown, reaching over $215 million in 2024 alone. I speak today as an African leader and as President of Ghana, and our message is simple. Africa is investable, and Ghana is a reliable gateway to that continent. When I say it's a gateway, it really is. Ghana, if you look at the map of Africa, Ghana is like a little door, on that map. We're simplifying regulations through our business regulatory reforms, and we're reviewing our Investment Promotion Act, including the removal of minimum capital thresholds to foreign investors, to make it easier for investors to sign up. The Investment Promotion Act is to be laid before Cabinet for approval very soon. Our economic strategy is anchored in productivity, exports, and jobs. We call it the 24-hour economy for a reason. Ghana is open for business 24 hours a day. We're aligning infrastructure, incentives, and skills so factories, farms, ports, and service centers can operate around the clock, ship safely and competitively. At the core of this is the Volta Economic Corridor, our most ambitious integrated development to date. The corridor has 4 pillars. The first, irrigating more than 2 million hectares for year-round farming. The second is agro-industrial parks for textiles, pharmaceuticals, and food processing. The fourth, tourism and hospitality along one of the world's greatest inland lakes. And the fifth, transforming the Volta Lake into a cost-efficient inland transport spine that reduces logistic costs and linking farm factories to the markets. We're complementing all this with catalytic projects like the Legon Pharmaceutical Innovation Park, the Kumasi Machinery and Technology Park, the Kosovo and Japan Garments and Textiles Park, the Digital TVET Centers of Excellence, and Renewable Energy Corridors.
Iti at the His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Okopie the 8th African Singapore Business Forum, and Hunsem no dia Tujano, and Dema Midi Kankano, almost strengthened bilateral cooperation, also na expanding trade, investment, advancing partnership in education, science, innovation, urban solutions, agribusiness, and digital economy, and who and community no dear Timatibia investors, Japan for no crowd there or more badada. You say answer no beba so Singapore for so and no beba na bibia to me ako and kind and to baby I will biano ma we feed in kwasunda hayafi say Mugabe Masi ebi to me ebe PM ha a regular host of the show Boga papa J Boga or ha no baba yen komo we are British Boga nanche the Japan kan ho open sir. Voices on pension you enti obeboy enkomo ono no tumi ekọ Yokohama ne bi Tokyo obeboy enkomo so far investors ebeba dwumedi omkodi ye say ye hwe ne report a me no odema ye wo dwumedi so but then that ono ankasa wa hanti obeboy enkomo na ewo mbia so no wo so hu bi enti bebi a obi akache onu bi na no so nkanche no bi na mo mfento power 97.9 FM and I'm tuning into TVXYZ fi say Mugabe wa ha obeboy enkomo na dwumedi omkodi wo Japan nano ejira ye mbebu no so muntie nie mbebu no it we chese aban papa aba aban odwene mbebu no ho unemployment rate ayeka na ye nya adwuma ye na ye mbebu nti mbebu nshi no mkopa adwuma brɛ you assume bie weni na tie nkoma me ne Mugabe bedi Mugabe aba
ya ke mejo
bia boko de akwa aba biom ye da nyame ase echi so boko ho so
kakra ene me 4th born ne birthday
wow
adipa Amina Andamasi when you 2 years ene
wow
se wo ba ne name efie nyakopon ayadum ene when you 2 years
ye da nyame ase ene so homo wo so tuemu so
one my wife Kukua ene Yawson princess ene Julius Andamasi enemy in-laws Mr. and Mrs. Andam
it's your
me yeketo obaya na efe ene Dr. Solomon Dr. Abeku omunyina ehwe
when say wife you say name na infant din kase pa
Andam family na a big family so we say okay the
Felix Andam
the late vice chancellor okay in USD that is the family inti mawari fipem
kuku dampa
say onya oba pata we chia obibia we bia so ye den
you better also need to tell one money
massive money my wife ne abusuanum into two massive we are very very responsible
no
ne we asin so no say utie futu a wokowanim
that's it
once for no do baby I would treat them as your parents
sanity
na what me akowanim yi
no
bibia boko dem say brain wom because traveling from here to Japan or a small journey and be in economy class you fine
I'm of economy class
yes wow. You have the Turkish airline and and myself lawyer Beatrice Anan
okay
and Joyce Mutari Bawa okay. Special aid to the president and Ba Mago Honorable Elizabeth Ajari trade and agriculture minister now we share penifon so omu free state protocol aso ambassador Akins Abrokwa ono na state protocol penny order state protocol ano deputy Atamels Atano ye Ata
yewo ata na yewo ata
when ye ata mills
okay
present mills atani bia
ATTA ni bi
we ARTH
we need a brofo ata
fantastic
English ata
fantastic brother obo adwuma papa and ye nua Mr. Francis ono so state protocol ho and ye call ye so no ambassador ho ha obe come here no ye nua ba ambassador Jennifer I just say efe nua Standobi me friend Chama Prekope Abrante ne boy adwuma papa deputy chief of staff Standobi
in charge of operation
me catch obo adwuma papa ɛne yɛn nuanom nsɛntwerɛfoɔ a yɛne ɔmo ɛkɔɔyɛ. To be honest with you, nsɛntwerɛfoɔ a yɛfiri ha kɔɔyɛ no, apart from Wezo TV, yɛn nua ɛyɛ commando, ɛyɛ Samuel Ado dodoɔ no afrɛ no commando, ɛne ɛyɛ Prince ɛne ne crew. The only journalist ɛkɔɔyɛ ɛyɛ me, ɛne ɛyɛ Komla Kuluchi TV3
Madam Fofa
say as one sentwerɛfoɔ akɔgu ne yɛyɛ ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ force obi a wonim no ɔnyɛ dɛ wonim. Sometimes you need to clear the air na amanfoɔ nso ehu obi ne wɔkɔgye $10,000 ɛyɛ dollars per dem ɛyɛ saa na mode nsɛm gugu abusuafoɔ n'anim bɛduru ya na abusuafoɔ no kɔsɔ ha sɛ ɛba wakɔgye debi akɔgye $10,000 ɛyɛ force and mame na ɛyɛ panifo bi nso memo wɔn nso aba so Honorable Kwame Abuja, na ono so Rose Minister no ono so ewo hobi ene ye maame Honorable Elizabeth Ajari sibindi ka kan ye no na afei wo hwe ye Mr. ye Simon ono na akọ Ghana Export ye promotion oda no na wo hwe no ye ni delivery ewo dwumadi na se na it was
so me won say His Excellency John Dramani all kasa na no body dey Simon
fantastic. Yes. The gentleman is so good. Ya mu se be bia de na koto no obebo amane ma ye den
akosi papa
na membo eye Mr. eye Dr. Sian Japan eye Zuma o da bi edu Japan no me na me handle ni bibia o Japan.
Wow.
Edu baby o say me kan ne ma ba me esan ye den ebo matata
on say when you trustworthy on when you
David
I know him
good
very
name
well.
Is better than riches.
Yeah.
We say edimpa no ye build you say ya leadership ankasa ya mfa ma wa we dey I hope you make an what you say the doors but papa ne be ko ba bia muga ebi obekọ be bia and obi maybe say obi dey say to line okoya de e woti work e card 9 ase ti card no e ya de o start no first one e 3 nti 3 years bi o mo ye ti ye wo ti card 1 Tika 3, Tika 6, and Tika 9. To weigh the 3rd edition, you mo ye free a young man from the various African countries. No maba, no mabe share investors, no more dim komo, no mabe kwanya, or moba faso mobitimi aboa a year a baby mine. And you know, say Zoom Lion or 23 African countries. So a Kenya, any a year we call Nigeria. Any neighboring countries in
Liberia, Sierra Leone, Angola,
or born homody, papa. Now, baby, to say, papa, ya, a year, Nancy, or Baha, Kenya, or Baha, or Bejini Dimbi, or by Jubilee House of Bampeniho, BBBT phone, Swatini for
Swatini.
Thank you.
Yes.
On initial 1-on-1. Many not now say one table with the Sierra Leone president.
Wow.
And then the secretary, cabinet secretary.
Table of men.
Yes, me as a pet.
Correct.
You call dinner and you sing kunya. Yeah, it's not a bon como. Would you say be true?
That is what would investors say.
Yakopon Eya Doma Thursday year when you Zoom Lion ever call a year Sierra Leone, Wakosane, another a year contract. Where you gun in a gun in a film and in Lesotho near you engage so many countries. Wow. Ya ultimately say na it was fantastic. Papa no we nipa.
Wow.
Yeah, Dr. Sian Japan we nipa papa. Yeah, was a born home by ye e woman. Na ma chairman ya e na napokunso. Ene e Colonel Abdullahi. Ene Colonel Isa. DSP James. Ene e Brahma Mahama ene Frankalo.
Omo na ye chechi omo. Correct.
Bibia shall say on the 20th. You could do it on the 18th.
Okay.
If we are on the 17th, from here to Turkey, 7 hours 30 minutes.
7 hours 30 minutes.
And a transit, a Turkey, it's now airport for 10 good hours.
What's an airport for
10 good hours?
Wow.
And Sana, you boarded the next transit flight to Japan, Tokyo,
okay.
And also Turkey in 11 hours 30 minutes.
Hey.
That is going, coming back, you spend almost 13 hours 10 minutes and no Narita airport Dubai wow and also was saying Japan but a different airport first airport now you land Haneda and you coming back on Narita airport airport back to taking 13 hours 10 minutes what we 13 hours 10 minutes and from Turkey back 7 hours a year 30 minutes and you be and to see be no a bread in a womb papa and ye asem ketua. Into one I make clear say we catch you say a chartered flight in a transit Japan will be asoto. Baby more island so more 123 million more population 123 million and I want so your first can be anto ade just say or more Japanese yen what the dollar kokore bepam to be bisa say Mugano want to free Japan remi the dollar no call dollar no so me say yen hotel crowd Daniel dollar ye magis oko airport asan wa kosi seska airport no so airport no if free Haneda airport over hotel no 3 hours drive better than what me akọ back kosi seska nti woni de tapota e bi kwa na bebi na wanoma no aba be do take de ho de oba betimi atọ de oba se ho ye den woto ti jani no start ye first day no umodi yako chire baby a program ne be den program ne be course na different areas na me am for the first time I have a one-on-one encounter with the UN Secretary General. My first time no one o Ghana ni Kofi Annan wo Stockholm Scandic Anglia hotel ni din no
Stockholm, that is
Swedish capital on the 27th of March 2007 na Ghana Brazil FIFA international friendly match na me ho a me cover sa match no to one ne wife eba Scandic Anglia Swedish yes ebe srai na itumi nya nkita ho ti free ho de me share obi esi o UN Secretary General na we de me makohu Antonio Guterres ya chese onu atia no otia ye bi do na his excellency ewrem na mpanifo aka ewrem ne bilateral meetings ne kokoso nko ha ni nyina so no ibi ho wase yi wo mu bi ne tie de be ko ne de ma nuanom Ghana for and his second encounter no was Japanese Prime Minister Ishiba 68 years and we very popular Japan ho we to jumedi ne ko yi nyina na jumedi a and me hwe delegation ko ye na wo de tutu obi a de ho a enye because we di amabobo asa edi fofo bia ye den enka ho penifa man panyini ni omo tu kwan eno no santwefo mienu pe Mugabe Mase na komna Creature of TV3 asa tu betra baby na wo be yedida wo dede na wo ye ne enko baby a me no me say de no baby a me level na du no enya me ne nkwada ne to nsa ye de se abofra wo ne sa hohuru yi no oni penifo ne to nsa ina me nam na zoom live ne bag kura me me di president echi me di penifo echi na me ne amanfo a omo no ma ye ho so mo ne krama be di agoro me na omo na me no mo be di agoro wo kan me ni time me be respond
omo po kra yi wani
fantastic into we are ni me course nyina na engagement a wo do course nyina no ye superb ya wo tumi say Japanese investors no ma ye ready say omo ba Ghana and the dekwa ni say ye we nyina no Twitter for a omo Japanese omo ene ye maame Elizabeth Ajare ekoshia ene o mampanyina omosudo o mansa kwaye den ekohyehe enkrata ase papa ya ohuni bonaba oye Upper East Regional Chairman ena menua loyata ono so eka ho enti won se bibie kosu bia no genuinely utimi se sa Japanese for no mompe ade a corruption
no Asia
omompe ade a kata se enti won se MPP wa ba mu no Japan for mo ba Ghana da
no
akufado okohoda do your checks
man hu se okohoda
omo be de o maya udu huni mampanya udu huni ana omo de hu betwitwiro
ompo bia finan kakao bia wo
Ishiba 68 year old Ishiba ya udu Japan baby obi aginatum Japan wi say ekuro bia ni wa office ni Tokyo ni Yokohama
ikura kese mi enu say
Tokyo ni Yokohama ekuro bia ni wa office ni wo hu hwe
no crap
Mosi dan na wonso earthquake ya de wo ho pa mo tie pomfefi epona ya dan etwa mo asia tu bi za se o ma be no mo ne share border o mo no ma bia share border
nsuo nko
because say wo good leadership a obi bia wo ye bia wo
ye problem bia
ko ni ma me na eyetimi nyina ba so yourself Nicholas why adwuma papa say da bia no wotene mo anopa na wasaba enwumre enye easy sa ne production team ne management na no me bo bia abaso I mean every time bia mo call it to check up how
I am doing. So ma feel cry o buy obi e di wachi
say maba ndie na maba
say omutie when say prince ne will so omun kofie
ana me say maba ne de na maba
waba boss na kasa na manager say waba ne na waba
say minimum amamre so yentonkune
yes in so for prince obi man left so
I was on coffee or train say mo ga general manager abanti was o train ndi from security
Peter so MC for some gan cho so
oh Rafo kwa so train me
no so beternity wa
me hu pa nti me buy was meeting as mama number from kakra we Japanese hairstyle nti bibia so far won say adwuma aye no say when nya support from the back
to
me move
cha had the odona
ntino
odona dey
we leader I was say we lead by example na nipa ono mo ye adwuma no bia ye den edo na metiu maka no ye fa nye adwuma say me wo me de
na bia
say me so ma nye obi de ya me so me de enye yi nti ken one that was na ye the good people of Oye Usu na mada gamanche so ase abano gamanche we ye fantastic
I mean sure
and we the we are Usu asia change omowa ekoso yi kona bia obefa bia na yeji wa atu amusi Usu ayede
you say we hwe ni break watch na kwepele bebe fia hasa
say ma won say eye ayika do bulo no eye scorpion ni jo boy mo omodi awie median so adi omodi awie omodi ajame
nti osu dey
nti me ni immigration dey say nyankafo me ya Richmond ene aye Kamaru nyankafo
bo mo twen
they say ade ne didi
ye bedi kwepele ni ai abenkwan
nti ene no ya no abo aye awo George
ya production for na mo chairman crab PM chairman Benkote so every year be oton safran ni break party
say osukwa no na wo ha no won say ono so tade aduane ba o mo mani su gama chana kasanka so say na aduane
whatever bread toto
no gama chana we fantastic man o say na aduane ye den eba ti ma me take this opportunity na menchia mpenifo a Jubilee House nyina meda obia so ase na me na meeting so mo ha ne obia so ene ahwefo ne adofo nyina no me fa ase da nyeden ma obia se ne na wodi ama o china wodi ebe
badodo
wodi ebe ba ne president tu kwan na ebe ha bi modi ani o mo certain title
no kona kwa shipu
afeni ebitu
tupa nti wonti ase akwa shipu
na ebe some me more than qualified say journalist be no che mo Ghana me kona wonti ase a ne se o man panyini o chartered edu be also for chartered flight obere e ba nya this time see dey no France me kora no so me one on one no nim kuma na me need who say me president one on one
to bon komo
mo am ni ka kire na say my MPP mapa wa bi
and it's true
same MPP ni so mu power bi Debbie irrespective of which candidate ya ebe meje as winner in our way be as flag bearer no MPP party
ya man retrogressive no
any say mo ebe biem na mo Kufuor no kwa no offer chartered flight
ono so pe jacuzzi
ma jacuzzi chartered flight de magum se wa broni mugum na jo mama de ono de pan fata no na wo hwe mo so mo kan se mu ya wo hwe wo mo nim no
mo ye bia
mo ne o bia ne o mo se egum no
Moga say nyame ya adoma and the week pepepe Ghana ina will lead to akotia den chembo asase so na eno na sesia na obi ani da
akotia say me ka kire o say president say no ye ya be born home by
why not
thank you say ya take it
angel so mo born home by
intina me the angel say no the first travel after this funeral no Japan the angels na clear kwem
no
the 900 million angels no o ma clear in the second one no Singapore no ba be du boko ye kwa kwetia president beba ansa na yeden
akwa kwetia na abato na abaso
maka che se onye na home na onye adwuma na yeden
emfa ma
mai na ye be ya kwetia adwuma na yeden amen emfa won ne de omo be ye omo so on se ya chairmanfo
o ma chibi mo krentu ni ade ina ya do omo ina
de meka che o se memetia ba ye se ne ye adwuma yeden ewo bi o ye wo wadwen bone eti o ma we bia no ye be che no ani ye che so emra ne be ye den
enu obedi pa moga say obi be bisa say akotia de na ma ba akotia remaining anase vacant say member of parliament ma akotia enesia okumi ebu compassion e tia na we film on kakrati asefo hu biom na mameka say na abato okoso nyame ya adoma 2nd September wa akotia minim say na wutu kwan kakra but na wutie ma ekoso we ni di akotia chi akotia NDC candidate candidate or a friend Bernard Ediako a Beidu BBB lawyer ni mapa or sounds your constituency secretary on a
grassroots man.
Yes, or a grassroots man. Now uhun saying so far
well any better but yeah I had to say football you either go for win draw or lose politics Yana and Tessa at the end of the day, no, also will be emerge as a winner. And go into Aquatiano, or share a year the past history now. Baba Jamal, Mabidi MP ho, and hairdresser and also Amasi, and also Abba BDB. If you want about NDC.
About DC.
Yes. Amasi. Lusu to a year
NDC. Aha. I'm saying Olusi primaries. No Lucy to NDC.
No, I'm the president.
Okay,
the last election win. Now Baba Jama free one. I'm saying a beji
seat, no.
And I will be so I'm saying Ulusu primaries. And will be NDC Nikwaji. If you am free, I'm say ho. That means I'm saying fantastic. And I say Siano a year a year kumi. Kumi or UK guy. You watch the Gano. Then be no about when a doctor free. No, by show. Yes. And I also beji. No, I need the OG and ask me. Fantastic. Why do you become
Bernard a Bedia?
MPP, they won't say I confirm na Montino. Ya more records. Intino. Intimi who
you say, maybe I saw Mason and Shane at Tatiamu.
Yo, I can't say pressure.
Into Henry Yadom.
I didn't pay pressure. And Yadom watching, you see, no. Or no MPP Nina Orban. One cop a year 20.
On one Kobe
24
ni Pekin and Sumedu.
Thank you. And at the Onu Sujina Diama a year NDC no. Onusu 2024 no nifonya anya dan. Maso. Fantastic. Na afi yenhwe we no. Sesi an obi anya obi an yeko. But political party be how about power in 7 months. But our message to campaign on or achievement ya obedient an achievement so to campaign on this by election. And your political party what free power what best serve 8 years. Yeah, what's a kwa or kwachim puntu nyuma any niema the good people of Akwatia constituency in the eastern region of the Republic of Ghana. Inti two no a different. Will be about just 7 months. But 7 months no ubi sana say D18 was a what to aba edema NDC candidate here. Obagacho say we yi levy a free one my mammy won't crass here. Quatian crass here. 2 a year emission levy we ye free. 3 better tax mebuno we ye free ho. Wutumi abuama say no fertilizer ekuafo mo eye Akwatia. Na was ye demo mu free atoma omo no. Jo mama ba ye under the good leadership of a finance minister. Dr. Kesela to force and a agric minister honorable Eric Opoku say Coco ekuafo any nua a Randy Abbey Coco board see you enti nyama pa mu de agu akwamti no Coco ekuafo nsanya den ento fertilizer bi tu ye Coco ekuani ewo Akwatia ye be ma de be ma Coco no aso ni asama wo motoburu solo ni bi now they are bowachi
I be my friend cafe
and your cafe no your cafe and no your motoburu spray machine and say actually solo you would ya kogu koko so and no frostro ko baby ah nkrampa no so no ye ba be twa free ni am sama koko seedless now say den akwakodua
you won't pay we no pay den
and you one we say ko wani mu no president awaba for the first time Ufri Akwatia na odi aduane Bakumas Accra abeton a watete transport so
umpewe
na president ya wabama school feeding wahye mukina ama caterers yetu muka aban no obi aka
sesi I want to secretary be a complaining
Kwatia ni a ono no na ne ba also call University of Ghana University of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology ya wonni sika ode ne ba ne be kwa no watua na admission fees ni first year no sisi dwo mama so waye den waye ni free now what na so 8 years dey na waye ma Akwatia for
moga Akwatia obi tie Akwatia so hu se open development eno ani NDC aban ne na wo so wo de koma opposition ni a okolobi an okoye
opposition ni ada
development
comedy watch
sanity asem na waka
for opposition ya
the good people of Akotia
but also opposition for no more because now no so bibia so the befa bibia ka tiri yakopon a so the befa nipa so
sanity
e me say obasa me bibi o me ho a oni say me bejo mama ana me boa
sanity
no obi ti say Mugabe na obejo mama nye obi a ne betimi aben no hu ofia wotumi mejo mama
we dem ben no
wonya credible a wotumi mejo mama
we dem ben no
wotumi ne trust so nsa enchia
we dem ben no
just our credibility no capacity no then e wo so to akwatia na on the 2nd of September wo kwa akoto aba intie de obi ka na NDC ni no ya fa we ya ma ene di we ba ye di o mokoto aba yi no ya we constituency one a grassroots person ese obi a we constituency
secretary a grassroots
da bi o me ka cho so one a constituency secretary ti e ka grassroots fo a one a grassroots person dan obi a we secretary the constituency no ti say see to any there where aye gab na wo mu na even though say boss ma mo ne yisifo no aye do mu betimi aye bia chichi musani ade no now no ekwan no mabie na me say before kwa no we mo de koyede so mo ko Tamale Central na ha mo koyede
we bi so
Tamale Central mo kwa ha mo koyede abli kuma na he for there
na e mo dia
da bi o abli kuma na sit ne he for there
na MPP there no man
na ka ha many police stations no say ekoto
na ka 19
ekoto ni say
atene
na office angels nada
omonda akra
angels no mu ko Japan ebi mu wo Singapore mo do mampanyi be ba asomdwem yidu mu nyina bedu akapa for mo Singapore ni mo meja o mo dia ma honorable Julius Zebra ene eye maame prof na naje Jubilee House wo ebi mitimi nyi angels nyina asawo me nua panyi Julius Zebra wo se me gina 5 ma no prof na naje me gina 5 ma no angels no omo maka no ebi wo Jubilee House ebi wo Singapore omo maka ni nyina ndo mo kwa kwatia
sanity
na de oso ye bema de oso ye bema se na bi mu mawe na bi mu so oso se ye bema se ye akwatia nyina be ko team ne de nsajrafo be ko but me no wonu se bi a wo humi kwa na me gina ho ye madwuma zu wo hu de ye wo se
no tie nche tumi wo honhum
o minim de ko so ho enu so ya fa free sura ma wa asase so awon sanye de e frifia e ba adwuma
correct
e ba adwuma ko we say Alista Nelson mo mara konya no me join there so a fantastic brother Japanese man
Alista
was I know about you no frame fi anwumre was
na MC awo omo odin bi omo friend no
deputy CEO
in charge
with that portfolio
yes he's my man
but the American say if it man I'm out for the time say Mugabe pa Alista asem do obi o hard working bi am obi o lazy me penance
and owo
oba we say ma be pe wasem pa because first now we late no yes makoma because Britain never say you ba late ya oba be coffee it ma Alessa aba be kan hu de me say bibia be ko kan say we say o ka say Dr. Manebo amenti o yi ni tini nyina
but o hu show we can't just say ni tiefu
onye ni pa ketu asa o onye ni pa ketu asa
mo fa microphone run
oya de nyina mu ni nyina ya le ye pe
utu kan na me na oba me ye boy adwuma
papa na ko ma kama na be ba say onu mi ni wo so obo mo gina me
bi obe tena ho kra wo de
obo 5 no e de mame wo yi ni papa
oh nyame
papa
very good guy
Alessa Tahiru Nelson
obren ho aseso mo bia
pepe ti e chebusuafo nyina say Alessa won say me ba no ne be ne name no ba bi na adepa wanya 2 years won na be ka so 5 years
adepa nya 2
wono ya say wo ya ade na say won say ade a wo ye no watwantro a obi won say o ka kire say o say Jesus amen God is watching you.
What can I say?
Obeka cho say God is watching you.
I'm sure. To we dey try na wo dream.
To we say na kola keto when you 2 years so say God is watching you.
Nyame na kasa fa no mu.
Say what you say. Ejanu wom. Mejo so. You looking good. Say me dey me free Ghana call na wo.
Japan for Tokyo for Tokyo International Conference on African Development. Into one say me hu nipa bebre me hu GA Ghana Enterprises Agency.
Yes. Mago.
No ono so dey okoye ye ni so say me say na me monitor mo. The session will bring together. The session will bring together venture capital firm, Japanese public sector partners, and the multilateral development bank to discuss how best to support startups and venture enterprises from Africa and Japan that contribute to addressing social development challenges in Africa. The panel will explore key issues such as strengthening ecosystems and mobilizing financing to enable businesses to grow and to scale up. Into me, Magu Hono, and because Mugabe, high at our age, we must own our enterprises, we must own our businesses, and we're able to drive. You understand? These things are good. And I was happy for JM. Also, JM, Onijika for the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, so he understands what Japan wants to do for Africa. So going back there in this short time, I won't say 2 days, but look at what they have achieved. The World Bank was there. They were also there. They came as guarantees to the workshop in order that Japan will trust what they are going to do in Africa and other things. Mugabe in Bonamania.
Bilateral meetings with His Excellency. And their course will be their course. UN Secretary General who take that opportunity to congratulate His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. That is a year Antonio Guterres. Ultimately, say penny 42. Now we better table Japan on Prime Minister ni Shiba. Now over right here, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Now Jomama etivivi. Maybe it got to a point here when Angolan president, he was the chairman of the way, and JM was the co-chair. And when we say AU, they say Anakodi. Angola in na Joma next year baba Joma intuitive say baby ana de ni kunyina no baby a key area bia no Joma and it drew dialogue section no I tell you ni bisa questions no na Joma wo two answers no to go say ya knows it and on that
wow, why should you sleep?
What do you say it be program I be do no na be 11 am is it 11 p.m. Now, but that's by best sending message about platforms. Say by 6:30, move out from a hotel. Won't take you breakfast because breakfast next at 7. But you can't wait. You don't even have that time to wait for their breakfast. What's will move? For president, you need to do what 7. To also will by 6:30 now we'll move from a hotel to get to the place. Embassy for no so a crowd would do what na car ni jina ho ye no woko onye adwuma be bia hihye opportunity to serve in there the man wa
I was happy to see
36 million so if you are fortunate to be part of that appointees now we dey say that
I was happy to see the foreign affairs minister
Samuel Okujeto
Ablakwa. He was talking about his vision for economic diplomacy and how he put key performance indicators in all the embassies so that they report on what they are doing when it comes to economic exchanges and other things when they are sent out there. For me, watching them and the Japanese experience, how are we learning from it? I ask, how did Japan get to where they got to? When they decided their industrial drive, do you know what happened? They used to work for 8 hours, which was the official time. But Japanese workers or Japanese citizens decided to work 8 more hours just for a hot meal in order that they'll be able to transform their country quickly than they should. Until say, when you say, 8 hours, almost the 8 hours ahead, account free of charge. And they don't charge the company. What they do is that just one hot meal. And some of them smoke hashish. So if they get hashish on the Mugabe, if you don't know,
if you were 130,
let me show you the secret. They drink your cocoa. Your Ghana cocoa. Yes, it's in Japan, and they use it in very different forms that they won't tell you the secrets of how they use our cocoa to survive. Until they have quotas for people who are above 80 years.
So 2 weeks.
Yes.
No man
seaweed. Yeah. There's a lot of vitamins in it. Mugabe, I saw you with the president, and I'm there, me deep, You have a very good relationship with John Dramani Mahama. I want I want to benefit from that relationship. Likewise, Nicholas. Likewise, everybody. How are you going to use that friendship? Don't answer it here. But how are you going to use that friendship to make sure that me too? Kali, when I saw the picture, what? It's there that I'm okay. Who they catch him?
You do the Ghana, sir. And I'm saying on to Tony, sir. MPP map away,
sir. Who catch him?
We you know my best. Yamina de Naba,
block a crime.
The emissary say, maybe or there to be a be a kumamu. A tiny chair, Jumana Mano. We are more sumo and a jumo was my baby. I beko. Dear friend, bribe would dear. The family feature. Thank you.
Mugabe Misahu, Madame Elizabeth Ejari, and also Bahobi. No wholesome ministry. The Omodeba. It's all here. Everybody should go. If you're a young person, go and Google the 9th Tokyo Conference and read it and understand and appreciate what John Mahama and his team want to do in Japan. Correct. And what they are bringing on board. And like I said, let's copy from the Japanese. When they work, when they work and take salary, they also like to work for their nation free of charge. They did that in the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
8 hours, another 8 hours.
Yes, for free, just for a bowl of a meal of food. So that yes, quickly. They're well developed. Yes. And if you watch them, everything they do, there's a plan. There's a long-term plan. They look ahead of what can happen. Their health is key. So yes, that's why they don't die easily. We in Japan here, we did 40 years ago. We not can't about.
And our prime minister 68 years.
I'm telling you.
The one year 80 years, so call when you was 60 plus now.
Yeah, baby, I do call.
You best amount contract bear 20 years ago.
It's over to me.
It will be a 1 year 80 years once we security.
Yeah.
No, when your bank or call retirement, obey me a security job. No, we still someone in India and what the baby mine.
Sanity.
And we move to in Siomo.
Tina Japan.
Woman, yes, I say. We are near show.
Cremation.
Wow. And we are on Prime Minister Ishiba Ekasana. Okay, say direction no headed towards Africa. And for the next 30 years, Africa will take over.
Wow.
And we're near all the natural resources. We are blessed as a continent. We're near if you go to Togo, Benin,
Africa,
Nigeria, our gold, our bauxite, our diamond, timber, cocoa, bibi and yamidi amaye. That's why but honestly speaking,
they work hard, Bogabi. They work hard, and when there's crisis, they won't go home. They will sit until the matter is resolved. You know the number of disasters that occur in Japan, plenty, but they're able to survive it. Quickly, they'll survive it. So
even the earthquake.
Yes, there's a lot of it.
Yes.
So our NADMO, for instance, they should be able to go to Japan and learn from them, and be able to preempt disaster and other things.
Now, you call dinner woman, 34th floor.
Wow.
34th floor. And 34.
Imagine that there's fire on the 34th floor. The Japanese will respond.
But on the
I wish that we could do the same in Ghana to help the fire service. You were not able to meet the fire service in Japan. You didn't see them. You saw them around, but you were
around, but it wasn't part of the agenda.
But
any runabout in the fire attendant. I alert it. I've told you, say, if you go to Rwanda, I've been to Rwanda before, the airport, Kigame Krum. So, on the community, I'm 500. One more a year ambulance, Makumako 5. Because of the snake bite. 3 ABD Crafono, okay. The various funds. Say, BBC, I want to be treated Nipano. You have an and be do for so what can you walk hour 30 minutes to survive? 30 minutes in the new facility beer. You be man was snake winner ube. Hey, and this be or web be drew beer or be the amount. Yes. Tell no yana and is the same. What's it to me? And you might be bringing a sustenance. Ya me say and coma ye do say ye her quiet before the honor. Yes, we beat me. To me, above mine. They said the amount for Mugabe coin his capacity as what? Me international journalist. No, listen, IJ. Yes, me international journalist. Started policy. No,
from UK. Me come I'm a board member.
Yeah.
Me a government appointee.
Yeah. Focus and do your work. But until 5 years, as we're going to Japan, what did you see in the air? And I will die. I want to tell us the journey. Were you able to see outside the window when you're going to get down? What you did Tata a flight?
Oh, Mama flight details.
It's a Tata flight.
Me boarding pass.
Check.
I not me baby. Chatted flight is my boarding pass. Charter flight my boarding pass.
Me say mo gankro hu na ye dede man how
Istanbul.
You move on na yen koye ni.
Tambe na be ko how many hours na be di any ade ni na house.
And no Benjamin say, and the president a charter flight, and no Akoha. Young people in national politics. Why won't you learn to speak the truth? You pretend fine boy, or represent a group of people.
I sent a personal message to Asifua. You are my younger brother. We are all from Kumasi. You know, school. We know each other. You feel be ahead. But some of the things now, you know. I mean, if you don't stop, I will fire you.
Mugabe we won't fire you. I mean, Baba no time. No time. You keep quiet. You keep quiet.
Yeah, man. You so much. You so much.
You feel like the bad next week. You resign. Now more young boy when you come national politics. No more do. You not too many.
Atmosphere no. You are not here.
It is to hoot at hunger. We have been growing our corn and waiting without any food. So when the corn comes, it's to hoot at that hunger that because we had not harvested, we didn't have food to eat. It's a very good occasion for gas. We don't play about it. It is a nuni brunya. Now Saturday when we say make a party. People party na me call any pan no
di we no
people no
tuna no
abenkwan no ne chile enam no de wo mo e de pa ye chile de mama ma any abenkwan jai obefa ba bia fa nti we no unya na odi abahu say yes nkranfo no akwaba no abakra nkasa no aje nti madam for bi a friend Timothy Ataboti I won't tell him Timothy former MP but the mama
and they say
DB
you or the number na e boss
me na
Global Eaters Association say Clement Abak Dr. Clement Abak na you mo
Global Eaters
no who asem person ka show na
me person me dey
ka hodo
me dey obebu me
nyane say and obaba na
so Ogabi agbesi se be fie so mo akwa agbesi se be fie so mo akwa ba
agbesi mo fans
Mugabe ya
pila
Timothy Atabodi I won't tell him he has
appointment be basisi
Mugabe look I know the man I'm telling you can do the job I know he's committed
I
know
Mugabe no he's a senior brother I'm telling you what he knows and what he understands when it comes to national the inspiration some of us take from him when he sits on there there will be Uncle Burkina.
No comment. Okay, I'm one minute and then asase was so you so asase omo wo koso kakra bi na yen sorry.
Oh, money the one say me no me ba osua 2019 say you move yes and ye nyina ye ba ha and that time near COVID mu nti me wo mo na me hu say ye dibida bag and
the transport.
Telling you, once you're boss.
That's why the time they sponsor. Okay, you need me.
Bognatus.
Osu homo. Yes, say you free.
But one man, one wife, don't come with your girlfriends.
You don't have Osulumba joint.
I'll be around. One man, one wife.
Maybe I will
the joint.
The joint. And they baby I will be any pay out. Your friends say.
Say we get the mados.
And again, more boss.
One man, one wife. One man, one wife. Don't count girlfriends. My wife for family. Move for family, bro. My family. Move for Kuala do much. We are the number trust in Namundi people. Namunum Kwa Namui and Namun my. It's
maybe I will be under SYZ. Joint Ogre Home.
No worry, and so many no worry.
I mean, see him Papa and I'm worried. No,
Papa Trassi. I don't know where I is with the banana in the house. The drama about crazy. Said, I'm a Japanese yen, so my soup. What do I say? As a catch was a $1 house somewhere. I'm telling you, look, let me tell you. Yes, you know why they deliberately use their purchasing power, which is the yen, to start agriculture, and then from that end ask their citizens to use the yen to buy from the agricultural produce. So the money just goes around. Even in agriculture, you can see the circulation. Then when it comes to industry, they produce what they want, from soap to their everyday utilities needed every day, from toiletries, everything that they need. They produce it. So they use their currency to buy it. So the currency is strong. If you enter, you see that you have to come and collapse the yen before you can break trade. It's not possible. In just for Japan, Charlie, they have planned it. It is, they are serious about what they do. And that is why I said that I am happy that John Dramani Mahama, when he has worked with JICA before, he wants us to learn from the Japanese experience. And like I told you, they are resilient. Oh, of course.
China, Japan, Singapore, Malaysia.
And his second trip to Singapore, you can look, Singapore, do you know how they have struggled? After independence in 1960, they went into a union with Malaysia. They broke out in 1965. They didn't have any resource. Then came Lee Kuan Yew. He decided that he would do shipbuilding because of the nature of their shores. The way their port occurs. So they use it as a shipbuilding. You know the people who they came for? They came for our people, PSC Tema Shipyard. People here in Ghana. Yes, they went to Singapore to help in the ship. Yes, they went to help in the shipbuilding industry there in Singapore. Today, they produce the world's best ships. So once JM is there, I'm sure you meet Ghanaian families who were here, who were trained here.
Black Star Line be bounce back.
Oh, he has to come back. Okay. We used to have our own Black Star Line. Kwame Nkrumah built it here to take our boat and other things.
Honorable
Charlie Mugabe, there's a lot to get from the Asian countries.
Okay, Mamenda Ekukudami Asemenda Mugabe Mase Amenda Mugabe Masa Semenda Alistair Nelson so Menda Nase baby Edri say Yensembre Yebekone de Apomode Hong Kong efi Medimafo yede abro nti meyen konkwaje Apomode Hong Kong mfi Medimafo Herbal Hospital Embra
you know dear share every Medimafo Herbal Hospital na afutu kakra medical diama wo every Dr. Time da ho so anything ubramo Dr. Time da so a akache a wo kan kire wo se uye nipa bia wo asasi so de o kwa yarasabia na a nurse for doctor for ebe check your vitals o ko dura yarasabia ho a hwehunu se obetena se and you cram about 15 minutes now if your nurse ni na calm down and sakra and ya check your vitals ni na e dia ma is and say ebra wanante akwa yaresabia no se wan hweye obi wa watumrika obi won so wanante na koma bone periperi nti ubeduru no okotena sese en check your vitals wan hweye be check your vitals awie no enura e de be ma no na ye kwakomo wa duru ankan sese e de ma sense ko bane sa na bibia akosoro e woni padua no anu nti doctor say afutu ode ma no se kwa yaresabia make sure so betena say that's a 10 to 15 minutes and sakra and I check your vitals no at the amount we if you Medimafo Herbal Hospital Dr. Tam da so da no and I see yan kan kire wo ewie ye no udi ahia na ya kan kire say me no ka say na doctor wo Kumasi ebu kwa atwema go school junction doctor wo ho a o sanyara wa hododo na ya free ni padua no nyame adoma da o kine ye wuku ada no doctor betena say e opoku ase mayira yetiansa na nsen so ototo ntino bi wo ha ya na den so be fa nso no maba wo bra wo nkuto no ankasa ne ka no nsen so babo no nanso me no kasa de nsuo na anim na abra ase kakra enu ntino wo a e bia usuro nsuo na ompese nsuo babo no ubetimi aba free sabre ya ekro yesi bosome nkuru no mu a na kyese nsuo no beto maako pe a ento da bia ene santi obetimi aba medimafo eba hospital Dr. Time eda so akache na ene awie me kan chiro sesa wo ye opani mva sa wo ye oba na sa wo ye bema between the age of 50 years and above na mpo na momentum 45 years ekro say all the time bia no o make sure say obekọ ayarasa bia na fe wo check unipedia ni nyina ahwese bibia ekoso kama na empo from 50 years and above no say all the time bia no o make sure say obekọ ayarasa bia na yahwe unipedia no media ma wo esanse so wonya different one a mamenka ncho say ade for say hypertension ade say empa ho afa crampo cholesterol ade say wonu mo di say mfie no so na empempi no na etan so etai cholesterol nti oba ayarasa bia ye chakini nyina ade ama oba medimafo aba hospital sane o ma we nyina ye betimi nso achake ade ama obi o a ma me papa bi etime be ma bi timi o se o a na ne nsa tititi na no na tititi o se o we de ananse hwinim mpacho ananse no ya na onye police ni a obechew eno nti oba medimafo aba hospital Dr. Tam da so akachi a ya bo sanse stroke no na ekeka no ho basa no but onya nyene tinti no oba okoko se awoso nso hwe epe aduro na utumi adeye o honso a se wanyini se wonyini ye me pacho ya taye exercise no when tumi anya kra no 2 times within the week no e se utumi ye na wo de aba okra na wo se week bia utumi ye exercise ba ko enso ewom o ya bema me encourage you say anya gym po na wo ko na wo fi a obetumi press up kakra na unso anapa ebia wo kodware a no wa press up kakra na de akwa kodware eno no eboa ma akoma no nso anapa no o test akoma no hwe na dwuma eye no se betuma ye adwuma yi a eno nso etimi bo tambia no ama emema ho ayo dendenden we your bounce a said the city be no ura dwaye bata so obetima squatting kakra we squatting kakra na de dware ni nyina ye exercise a ewo sai wonso timi ye na eboa ma oni padua no etimi ekonkan medimafo aba hospital aye krado atena se etwe obi o a na ne yare no beba no kra na nheda nya yare bia o de hian se ye wo massage na konya o a ye de obetena munti ye de otrema akonya na nkasa no ebe massage o kama afei obi o a se me krado na mi me yare o na so abra ye de metena akonwa mu a massage mi yare fei matenka se a me ho atomi ni nyina na se bia na waposo no emu no ntimi ntenetene on se to da bi o krampo a wo ye be ma na se obampo a ho to da bi a obono wo ye onsase abonsa obono ageke enu nyina a kire se wo se otaye exercise a betimi aboa ama onipadua no etimi akonkan emfa woni ba bia wo bia na aso ye ne maako mienu kuma se aboa kwa atwema ago school junction Accra, Poko Asamaya, Mamo Volta region, Greater Accra, Central region, Eastern region, Yenina Eba Poko Asamaya, Samsung and a Savannah region, Northern region, and a Ashanti region, part of Western North, so no, Yenina Eba Kumasi, Buakwa Chumago School Junction, near Tia Anasa Ayarasadie, I was so be at Minya Ayarasa, Papa, Obisa Medemia Yachina, Dr. Minyan Wadru, Messedan Manyan Wadru, but in Shrankanyami or boss or no boss, I say, no country. Pase muni ade abana monfa haban nsa mo yare se wuto na mo eba medimafo aba hospital na ma me papa ho anto a kan hu se ene yare no enko na obi nso ho a obra o yare no na akwakwotena asori fie se me bompa ye ama yare na ko bia na typhoid na achewo typhoid no de akwotena asori fie se o bompa ye se beko nyame tumi ade anyina ye na nso kai se o kan kire yen se eni aduaba na fa haban na mfanse ye ho yare enti bra o nom enuro nom na odi haban ni sa ho yare na odi mpa body attach re be ya yare no ebetimi akontentem nyamom no okotena se o bompa ye se yare no entimi enko a mpacho wa hwen ya na wakwakoto na nanom ewonse do afei na de ohawo e de aba abusua no ebi kura wo na wo babu abusua na nso no yare enti wato na nanom ewonse do doctor say obi a oba medimafo aba hospital no obi a wawo na ontumi mfa ne ma na se nipa ne nwuyi nko ade a na akoma no eye adwuma wo nurse no o cells no active e wo nipadua no nko ade a onyankopɔn tumi nti yare no obesɔre agyira onam so esanse me no kase yare nti oba bi agyae ne kunu yaaya esanse bema na di for me sanso na yare nti bema bi agyae ne yere yaaya esanse bro ho ne yere no na ohwe na nimdua afi ohwe na chini o ma ekuta na sese yare nti ni nyina ayera e de free ni padua no eno nti no wagya na hokɔ barkai se onyame se yenni aduaban fa haban fa se ye ho yare eno nti saa haban we no e baba se yare edua yemo bi ti sa adede nkruma afi nyame dua sanso na odum ene saa nyoma nyina no yemu but tumia ewom aya yarasa tumi na wonya da agina obepie mu medimafo ba hospital no kwasam sa oho ebeto Nyete no se obi o se me ba me dimafo ni nipa egu ho no mentimi antena se entwen be se 1 hour 2 hours 30 minutes na ansane ahwe me entimi den ka me pa me ba ya na ka pekin kan na ka ahwe me pato de me ka kire on se saafo no doctor create opportunity de amamo enti number sa what television so what with radio no number no fa number no na fe I don't know open premium service how buy ya na ahwe wa 200 Ghana cedi for registration I don't know the register pato this abeba ni nyina bosomi a ye beka kire o se bra ni nyina no order premium service no so dada eno nti won sansu entua ene 200 Ghana cedis be utua na ba ko pa no untua biem numbers ni 0244 77 4282 0244 77 4282 afe 0500 727215 0500 727215 third number is 0245 449592. Ade ba ko ne say obi o hwe me wa amanane utie me wo wiase fana ba bia any of the Schengen countries no you say Germany, Italy, any other countries am here and Schengen visas no but your cell phone in doctor ba all the time and untino the answer on beka sa WhatsApp number no so 0244 no odi kasa o so a e be hwa de kodi e how e bia doctor beka kiro say twa scan your lab na fa send na for unstudy no hwe ade ko e how na fa wa bere enura hodo UK for any years of United States of America de me no ka say any power of about 1,000 and Dr. Time na so ahwe mo yare e ho na Spain for crampo de buburuja ene me no ka say Spain crowd en komunya ya na nka Dr. Time na so ba be sine sisen enso e ho e medimafo e ba hospital ni oba bi se me pa wo me nya adom pa cho ya wo duro wo medimafo e ba hospital ma me tenie pa enya num bi sabi bi tua bi esansa yarasa bia bi ho a ukwa ya mo de ka kire se kokosa bi afi kodi bi na kotua bi pa to medimafo aduru a ye de ma wo entesa just one thought to pe ononum na ba ko pe oni ba ma no hia na dwo a pa cho mu hia biem afi bosome beso na eba no enso dem be ma bi o boda bridge medical ka kire se mi sikrom na o pemia eya mitimi hwa osoro ma hwa ofombo se wa pagya na matriza na enso no wa na ho dendende wo krom eduro na dwo ma abono wo mpa so be ma memo oba mu be ma biara metese be ma wadi ase oni sika nti wa koku no no medu ho yawo wa hwe ye kura nka nyame ma me kwan anka me ba betwa o ma esansa be ma de uni sika wo so ma osisika sa na osisika sa be oba be hwe ofree e ma bebere na nkasa a pe me ma o betimi ayo mo ho adwuma anadwo na afi wa hwe ne free na wo de o so kwa kokohu uni sika ma osisi nya adwuma maka jo se be ma me nkwa ya adwuma 1 minute be ma nkwa ya adwuma 2 minutes be ma me o de 20 minutes chama mempe o de 30 minutes chama mempe esansa be ma wo so timi bu adwuma be 1 na ho tv fifire gu oba no so a akasa a ma opiafo wura ade abache no akonhuma ade bato no de be ya aduane asa agyabi na afi wa ka kyerɛ sɛ mi wura nsesa kai be ma me mother bi dwom pacho age bia between the ages of 18 to 90 years oba medimafo aba hospital ya ma ba ma na ya adwuma na afi nso ho atumi ato yare bia no o de ba medimafo aba hospital e opoko asemayira kumase abua kwa atwuma ago menkase ma ma o yare so sanse ya na de brand de ya adwuma esanse yare bia no o de ba ye behwe na afi mpo ya treat you kama e o medimafo aba hospital ayarsa bia ba ko a na no mbu onya den na nso no o sika bia de ba bia no o behwe ama ho ato medi wo cinema kono 21st Dr. Birthday no eche enti de tensa all the 10 bottles adura one bottles makoma ko 10 ban ya ma coupon ba ko enkosi 21st of September no wa coupon no do so no car no o na ya o dia last year or year this year and so o say ye
National Petroleum Authority hereby cautions persons engaged in illicit storage and trading of petroleum products to comply with the regulatory requirements to operate in the downstream petroleum industry. The NPA Act clearly stipulates that no individual shall engage in any commercial activity related to the importation, exportation, re-exportation, shipment, transportation, processing, refining, storage, distribution, marketing, or sale of petroleum products in the downstream industry without first obtaining a license from the NPA board. Failure to secure the necessary license and properly regularize operations will result in confiscation of petroleum products, prosecution under the law, and decommissioning of facility. For more information, contact the National Petroleum Authority on 0302 550 380. You can also visit our head office located at Jolu off the N1 highway or any of our regional offices.
Oh, Miss Entry, also Yaria Titi be Benfipi, now so Niamun Yonoda, Semicho, no Hudra Mata, Munoshia, Ebeyan Mama.
Meaning, say, what to also time for Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, Yanum Kutia or Sanubia Mano Anum, and can what on Dada, also Drodi, and one Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, and Community. Also, Yakura, a toy funo, any and Sunumu, Etima, Wayefunu Ekikawa, what the one any, was it to me, Emma Waya Cheko, Ebra Wedidi, every. Somehow, I also there, compare Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, Manum Bum, now Abato.
Predutua, ko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Hebal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Approve for about Tanya Wama on more friend for any more flower when you feed them, you know, and come. Haxa capsules, and in a mixture.
Also, time for FDA Aji Edredian Kratui Atom.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to a butler who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow, na yes, do maybe crana. Me bano timide, or maybe gumi so weekend. Hey, remember. I don't think I'm a catcher or say, Yano Medi garlic capsules. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
The Moses garlic capsules. What Mamoja didn't put animal a full sunny ye. Na esesi or bani brema mahona warding. Ubinya a dweeby ato or manu pharmacy store try 050-349-4885. A dweeby and your mamma fra and yendi fear doing. A pen for any a ma a man for. The Moses who ni how FDA ajudin kratui atu.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your world's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 Ga West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Masamo akwa abadiba TV XYZ baby awa wo hwe bibia also awuti power 97.9 FM Tuesday's edition of Inside Politics na yagin konyatena so a ye no ebedin komo make say honorable Timothy Atabuade Awintrim wa ha a former member of parliament ma Brosa North so na ewo Raniel Dela Guda ono so aboso war chairman Prisia Hini Valley ekukuda makasi mienu na me no mo bedi dwuma kai se me so amedi dwuma di ho chiame ye from Nicholas ya owusu Yawson ma mpedifo akwaba bacho bibia boko de bibia boko aboso Hini Valley bibia de din ya da nyame ase papa mo no ofi wo babo enkoma kakra e form te say wo ho teacher aboso ne important
before America sano wa mentia me honorable Robert Wisdom Kujo and me MC Dr. Matthew Kofi Aye
nti MP na oye honorable Kujo Prussia Hini Valley constituency okay
MC Dr. Matthew
okay
and me regional chairman
Nana Toku
yeah and me constituency chairman Karim
okay
na me co-chairman Sofo
okay
yeah
obia no ho ye da nyame ase honorable wo so bibia boko de
bibia boko da nyame ase nyame ase se wa mai apom din nkwama ya betna anya obia na timinya sa so when we get this opportunity we thank God for that let me say bibia da no we are supporting the government to implement the policies and to ensure that our mandate no the mai no yes we have to achieve that before we can move forward once the president recently and I saw your conversation so I'm called Japan and before that he made a T card this Volivo bridge the Japanese people were going to build it for us very important and $100 million now we secure for the agri sector from the Japan trip. It's very important that we must talk about it and I think that we must congratulate the president and his team for going there and the president also from the movie to Singapore to also have a business discussion with them. We must congratulate the president for that.
Okay, my member Ranal Dela Guda ho yendin komo kakra concerning a cooperative mining yedim say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or the abebina na yempeni fo kodi hundwuma wo oboase omokohie omakwenhie we wo cooperative mine wo kan mo a mo di ni ma mo yes adwumadi in Western region and boy komo kakra mo sem to say say community mining e ba na chairman na secretary any organizers in the marketing na boy nkomo kakra no abo so bibia kan
okay me da say cooperative mining no mining na nkani past government obey no mo say omo ya no community mining na community mining no mo de no oba me person so a omo constituency chairman no omo
MPP4
constituency Valley yeah ono
na the whole Christian Huni Valley any baby a adwuma bi obi a he take over every place but since ya oba yen na bedu ayeba be cooperative man and dem no ka say team na mo call rounds or western region and omakotakwa omakotakwa ko hwe Akun shaft omo free omaba aboso omako gangway omako bompieso omako fantimes ni nyina omahwe since those places or yebe cooperative mining yes no enye say yende na ye na nye constituency chairman na o take over bibia
intibet wase amombe men ye ne say NPP DNB be say community man obo na NPP fo no kwa na benefiting we do obia it say abortion na wa obia be benefit ma ko so nya so mfa so okay we dwuma no ama abortion man no we nya benefit from it obia onya gide o John Dramani Mahama mo auto amba man no we nya benefit and abortion kro no nya ye ma abortion kro no so we wa ye because ye buy no bebi ana mo ye dwuma na na mo si community mining no e kwan kura na ye di cost site hono no na asai but ye buy na within a week or 2 weeks na ye twa kwan so na ye home fine asisia mine twa so ye twa kwan no say why mo na
NDC fo
yes
NDC fo as a chairman na me die nim ye gina ye na so a ye twa kwan no since ya unkofa first na your access fetch answer but na normal access of how 90 krampa be 10 minutes no we do site for but ye buy na ye use akwan no NDC for ye buy ye use akwan ma sisia ufa car ufu popo na no we do site for into endampo team no mo call rounds na nya fe na mo ko fa baby ansa na ba endam fu popo na mo nya mo do site o ma ko hwe ma ye inspect na bibia be ba so a aye kama
it is that aboso mo town rules nye
aboso the town rules mo dey
green the town rules
aboso so far yeah me buy as
say you cry nyame ehira
me buy as a chairman no nyame ehira ma sisi aboso town no me brother Osman so for kan ya bodwumaden ma sisi aboso kro no Adani Green
obiase NDC
and obiase NDC it say aboso kro no Adani NDC ya township road no and the nyame wa te so nye ba sisi am no ka say last week no buy contract bar rounds MC na contract so bar round my court town your fa bia you hu there onye aye babe start nso western ya hono no nso no hagwe pa abosu krom so sa wodi nsa ko kedwuma na nsuo no ye itakrapo bonda kwan nyina babe ye peche enti sisi ya twa na ma ebenya ya friend quarry dust from the mines omomo fe no spent all ya benya sa spent all no na nkeka ho a ya de begu ya betwa etwa kwan no so wi a ya de spent all no be spread do na say even say emfa asphalt in two so na ko tan two so onya teche won say into very by next month we con dey nyame ada ho ma e be ya boss township kwan ni nyina afa
adakra me pese me bisa wo ye bebre na ekre say an MPP for na samo kan mo kan ne say MPP community mining na NDC asan be fatwa so no mo change the from community e dey cooperative share me difference no say at that time MPP for ye wo hu bi went to mining see difference what cooperative ni community no mo say NDC dey ba aye bibi sonko than MPP dey no because omo no asem can say the same thing just say dina na asesa no
onye the same thing onye the same thing uba omo die na omo ba ye na aye say ba kufu adwuma into na America sana me catch us say ye ndie no enye constituency chairman nkwa na take over omo dia no constituency chairman nkwa the whole Christian Huni Valley nyina ono nkwa na take over ba ye ndie hwe say me ye ward chairman na wa boss me ni me brother Osman na ye da no ho constituency chairman of Christian so odabia no ho no o hwe say bekoso uba ye fe ni sen bogoso a ye wo bi so ho a o hwe bogoso dia no so bekoso uko bompie so a ye wo bi ho a community ho a mo so mo hwe because ya ti committee omo dia no nto ba boss dina na oba so ayen de no ye bi ense me afa more workers mo danya mo ko down ko yedwuma mo dat up mpa mo hwe dwuma no so ye kita more than 150 workers
it meaning say NDC
dia no obi abedidi
Okay, nti ono na cooperative mining. Maybe say our boss was grass factory a yenim say yam say ye de crowd on be we be to a boss grass factory kwame nkroma breso na my grass factory no produce bottles ma companies o mo ye nsan ne meka ho ma ye tete ne say a boss grass factory and is still bio no kre ana say enya no kre no kre ade entia e wo ho ana ni ho
asami na obabosi
no bisa ho asempa
asami na obabosi abosu glass factory sisi amini ukasa dia yesre
hwini
ho ade akaye foundation foundation na blocks pieces of blocks we so we train we are boss we are what na boss we nim senya glass factory unity we nim senya factory unity so we train na so we twa weni na we hwe glass factory mpa na weni atete your man be your boss no na we glass factory ndo your friend Mr. Montana.
Okay,
since I drive it through
we nim no
who drive it or last me come no me dey come so drive pass by glass factory the bia na nisio esaneni ase because we hwe there ya boss glass factory a month to election 1 month to election
intimate November hono ye de beto aba
ya ho no man on the paper buy say
MPP
in November ya on the paper buy say Giok Aton glass factory am scribe dealer
Giok Aton am scribe Kofi
Ghana Aton glass factory glass factory dia
am na manage aboso glass
say glass factory ni na ye o sha under Giok enti omo Aton dia ma scribe dealer enti NDC
youth no
betwitwa
na mote ho abosofo
yes sorry
me
sorry pa me coach am yes sorry your call your friend say nana aboso chief ho no your call your stop workers no your ni aboso chief kotinasi ka kire ne say glass factory a mo di paper aba Kofi Dwuma ni sa sha ansa na Asante bedi otu onso ni sha sha on no sign na me ka kire say this paper no me this paper no ndi it's about train aka 1 month near Tuamba after election no you be who call away Dwuma ni na because glass factory na wo no no yen your person a survivor a boys youth or on your crop benefit from it.
Okay,
yeah, cancer some na ya kewie your friend is saying na ya ni ka say fine bibia or see you what it later on ho no na contractor no wa kono ho we don't know about form kind you and there
adena ka ya bind DNT
APP to no sorry tia NDC for no
say omo
the year campaign am say mo be glass factory for NDC for NDC chairman di ni mo say on penima omo twitwa glass factory you tell me omo twitwa na mo di new machine na me say so mo di new machine say ba mo be ye nyina ye ni say company aye dada na so be ye nyinu ya udi ade afufro ba udi ba be si ho no na che say you hu say udi machine aba u ba be ye ade no into udi ba be du ho no na ni aye den na ye move dada no into say edan na we dey expand ma na ye bubu bebi e we dey expand mo na di machine na akosha wo ma yeye
metwase na MPP ka say ye be revamp grass factory ni na ye
ndada o scrabula na mo de no buy no betwitwa
nti o mo twitwa ye yi bibia fi ho
me say won building no kwame nkrumah time na ye si glass factory no and then ye si dan ye di pillars shame no ono no o di iron metal sakasiye pa no the shame no the on the oye no iron building and some 2 blocks ni shame omo bubu blocks no
kwa ya mamenya mfonyi na memfa
make planning na dia san make planning na omo bubu blocks no mo twitwa iron no na tutu ase
because honorable ya take grass factory na yesusa
yes, glass factory they even now students at the time I am Korano, they always ask where is the glass factory located in Ghana. A question I to me answer well, Aboso. That is how I got to know the name Aboso associated with glass factory. You see, and then I made 5 million community cooperative
mining. Okay,
you see, people must understand that government way the ebeya edi ejuma beba amamba kulune amanfo tikrom hon do it. Cooperative money is the way to go, like he's saying, because I don't involve obia. So when you ejuma, but then you are registered, you become part of the cooperative and do the responsible. Responsible mining. What was now the MPP 4 year community man? They distributed to the party executives. And yeah, boss across the country. They be a year community man in Bianomre ma MPP executives. In Mankrasu say community man or honor, it was being handled by the MPP parliamentary candidate. No one. What was that? I quite said a selfish. It is for individuals. It is not. The community was not benefiting from it at all. You get it? Into this year, community cooperative mind with the gold board, is going to be very important and it's going to help a lot. Gold board. You understand? Yeah. They'll be able to track. Maybe a gold free, the people involved and so on. So it's the best way to go for now. So we want to thank yourself and your people who are into the community cooperative mining. That is the best way to go in terms of them, because Gold Board is also there to assist and then to also track them. It will track the gold that they are going to. They will do what we call responsible mining and so on. They said yes, Anna, it will be the thing of the past. Now with the destruction of the Abosu factory, glass factory, that has been the trend of the MPP. Sure, even Niama John Dramani Mama with Jama Omuno to commission them, they didn't even commission them. How much more on Kroma? How much more in Kroma? What John Dramani Mama built? Sure, look at Terminal 3. They refuse to commission Terminal 3 up to this. Chair stores, no. Yes,
free duty free.
Yes, duty free. You get it? Even what we left for them. Chair say the bima Akufo-Addo ne daughters no. Then if you look at the PDS, shares no much fire. Even at the airport as we talk now, a Juma wohon mana esa man for na cleaning service so it did not benefit the people of this country. It only went to benefit individuals. What was that? What happened at Abosu is not just Abosu glass factory. Most government institutions leave power. And these are the issues that I think that the government must investigate to know the true sense of the your friend say what went wrong. And sana we can go on. I am happy that as we sit today, the government is investigating other institution and to eventually come there, because the people of our boss would have to talk about what happened. I know people can even go and learn this employment and so on. It's not just that, but most institutions and access a German microphone. Even the look, what kinds of Gigi government vehicles? So many vehicles, no ties move. For me, they left this country in a mess, and I think that we are going to investigate every aspect as part of the resetting agenda now, into other institutions. So for me, it is not lost. We are in power. We have seen the damage they've done. Look at the cocoa roads. Look at other roads. Yenya president one on a priority of priorities, a cathedral. Yet you have cocoa roads, you have roads, you have school buildings that have not even done. We have hospital buildings. La General Hospital 97 up to $100 million. On the cathedral na ambassador. Sikana going to go La General Hospital. That was how they've destroyed this country. They destroyed to the extent that if we don't have an experienced president like John Dramani Mahama and his team, we cannot move forward. We are completely condemned. So for me, I think it's about time government take stock of everything that we came and met and begin to work at it so that Ghana can get the benefit of it. But whatever that we do to ensure the cooperative mining is done so the government will make revenue through the gold board. People who are also doing it will also make some money to feed their families. Is the best way to go.
Rano, maybe so say penny 40 and grind worker say a bank a simuti and penny 40. Dear no be catching penny for far a boss grass factory.
Media about glass factory there. Me catch up me mess room. Say yambo modian na revival no. Because our honoma a bebu about youth. It's a kwanya DM them in himself or can obey. Because the time now or 2016 no. Nanka or babe na the free power. Into CC and to minimum the glass factory there. Reset man. Reset man no. You mean there you the back home. Yeah, reset. Na ya ba ye. Do mo bu na call phone kra no. You be san so maso. Mo abegina na boss youth. And we bia na benya cooperative ma bia or pepper say up there or your cooperative mining. And ya obia na pepper say up so your mining work. And we bia bi o ha food in there. Technical man, engineer man, mechanical engineer. But it's how that's what you know. I be search people. So I tell you, into my stress. Can't be a be fast wa, a be no. You be na you should. Media me per se you should that's what you know. Pa the echo wrong guy. You to me that's what you to down. And we be an who bon be ano. No publishing na yen na yen abosuma especially abosuma there ye pese ye hu die ekọ so a ye tumi twitwa glass factory a mudi China ni bagina abosu town hall omudi ni bagina ho say onu no ye contractor omo bo omo ye dewo mo bia betina ase omudi ni be kire say this China ni no ye investor oba be ye edwuma
oba ye glass
factory oba be ye
nti China ni no way.
Why
nowhere to be found. Uncle good there. But anyway, answer now. You did a monk on maybe senior issues in the done. Mine no challenge in saying. Because more chalebia bibia ama aye acquaintance memma enye prom challenge.
Yeah, challenge yeah challenging pa yeah. One say yeah cooperative mining. It depends on once a rock mining. Rock mining. Now rock mining no so blasting yama those items no. And now challenge because abosu shaft gangu ya mika so mkoi. Up to level abofuni yeduma to level 22. Na yan cooperative mining for ya di pump atuma ya le bonsu no. Da ba na ebe bonsu no ma 22. Inti yabo se level 1 kwa to me didi wa be 1 year ansa na next level aba so ati ase inti yen ko say asase obebia inti manka sample me encourage Ghanaians wo nyina opeda wo ko into mining no yen ko into rock mining and na de obegwa ye de obema yen so yen ho ya ha de
China free no surface mining by
yeah
na yen na
underground na ye
China free na ko for surface mining ba
na yen nyama ya di yedwuma no on say CCA no say omodi ye cooperative mining ye fa rules bin to a ye be nyama no so easier e be ma ye ho challenge because so far na say dollar no aban papa buy dollar wo hwe bibia akodu ya intema gold price no ekofom but na amafo so say sami no ye na so nya sami so what you say oh go your friend the dollar no be a dollar na ko gina no na price no abasa na but nyama na ye to de blasting na nkeka ho no still ana e cost nti e be short to town nti e short is an kwampo na man price no akọ high nti say ye cooperative mining dia san nyama ni nyina no o say ye bomodin na eye available a betuma ma ye dunya challenge
onya mbe ye djuma
na
go so nya na ma no
yeah na ma on say police ni say ye call na mo ye djuma na be kete bi na ko they were arresting right now but say cooperative no ba e was say omo say sa bron way aboso yeah cooperative
their license documented
yeah it say we say obi or your cooperative miner no kita sa nyama no di ko yedwuma na or say we say ahasi aboso no your license cooperative mining the person can use that item into those things no yeah challenge.
In terms of money penny for soccer, betumi ama when we show be a part of cooperative, which may differentiate or no. Will be illegal or yen be okay. And see, to uncommon so midi canca ye wo Ranel Madela Gudawaha or ward chairman aboso a Presian Uni Valley Wabakayan Sa NDC Sasona honorable honorable Timothy Ata Wadi I went to him David honorable correct. Honorable my member also Akotia Yami Adman the week pepe
sir
you Akotia na Osha police report here you pay be ansa kaka money cartridges ne pump action guns be ansa kaka humpa o but the police operations all cost no say aboye Akotia Yami Adman say obi ne enwi yete ha now say oh Akotia brodia 26 say na ye bobo sometimes na result today ba you honorable yenti Akotia
na ye didi hu come Akotia police for any party for Asia if you can the major political parties Asia the bibia to atwamana the din say the elections are going to be conducted without any fear of intimidation. Oma catch political parties and Oma catch the general public. So we live here we could member on behind now bahon behind they will take you on and you face the full rigors of the law. That one the police have said it. So I want to assure the Akotia people and all those people going there that there's proper security arrangement there. The police have done their work. They've sent enough men there. They are monitoring every aspect of Akotia. So maybe ni fear say Akotia and then some sembe bahonmo. Aya tembiom ko kanom they are called for the siwa Blekuman. What and then I be saying people what happened at Blekuman? At Blekuman the elections were going free. They were going all right until Hawa Kumsin came there to create a confusion for herself, for a selfish intention because no person yes sir no fan and launching the women's campaign or person contest as the women's organizer into yes sir no makase ono na near day na near day young voting man no nothing happened at Blekuman apart from that incident and Akotia I believe the police have put enough measures, enough security people and security and not just the national security tree is there and a police for a while woman show police for that they do no more they'll be part of the population no more picking information. So having said that the IGP Mr. Yono has done well. He's monitoring the place by himself and so on. And we are going there as a political party to win the city. A campaign. Several say Akotia for they are part and parcel of Ghana. If the economy is going well, they are part of it. The Akotia people say almost per development. No more the MPP here check. You have development bahonmo. We are a government in power. We would bring development to the people of Akotia. So we would need their MP to part of the winning team to join the John Mahama and then our members of parliament team to ensure that you will bring development to the people of Akotia. Then again, my TMP before no so I can say Omo trust the Ghana police. No more well prepared with their arms. We are warning them, and the police should take this message from us as we are sitting today and talking. Anyone that misbehaves there, anyone that sends a weapon that is banned, you'll be arrested and you'll be brought to Accra in chains. In the chains, you face the law, and the punishment of the law you go by because you cannot face the state force. Intino may catch the MP before Mutiye. Mama obi and dada say o call ma fa second show bottom and afa baby show bottom and afa pepper spray and a gun be share na wo the show ho na call mo na mo kwaje wa won kwa na oba be face prison sentence no won kwa so na oba be face the courts. You are not going to candidate with your party chairman or the candidate and so on. They should go there and campaign for their country as we are doing as at now. But they should be warned that the police will not allow, they are not going to allow anyone to misbehave in Akotia. If they pass, Ominyan is easier, this time they no easy at all. And I believe the IGP and his team and the coordination of me or hormono. IGP Naka says soldiers will not be there. It's a matter for the police, and it's going to ensure that he builds that. Yeah, Kasanam said one day about over 5,000 police people, personnel there. They've sent the necessary. They've sent the necessary equipment. They've done stimulation and so on. The voting day is so that the people of Akutia would have to choose a candidate now more panel. Because the development of Akutia is for the people of Akutia and its environs. You they will determine what will go there. No one is going to intimidate anyone, and the place is going to be easy. Now, Matisa police for also arrested about 10 people or something, and they see some weapons and so on. And I know after the elections, they are going to do a lot of your friend say investigations to ensure that do microphone no more for weapons no for that purpose, because you know it's a gold mine area. People can be having these weapons and so on. Be that as it may, no, your culture man force no one should misbehave in Akutia. No one should, because it's not a battlefield. It's a battle for elections. So if the MPP people are saying that they don't trust the police, since when? And now lose trust in the police. Are they not the same police people they used? Are they not the same the police people you want Ayawaso West? Five guns and then they must trust the police. You must trust the police, and let's allow the police to do what they want to do and ensure that there's peace in Akutia. And if there's peace in Akutia, there's peace in every part of the country. Because you other pockets of violence in the country about Solatuna Kalba is unfortunate, and other areas the Boku. So we do not need as a country more violence. And the violence should not even come as a result of an election or a by-election and so on. The people are going to come out to vote as they want to vote, and for me, they are going to look at policy. After we have been in power for just 8 months, now 8 months, and the dollar has come, the dollar has stabilized, the city has stabilized. If there are business people there, the what do you call it? The stress-free first year education students. Now, could you have back home? I don't call first year. No, their fees has been taken off, and so on. The secondary school that is there, no, we have paid arrears for their food to continue. They know that inflation has come down completely, and then fuel prices to have come down completely. It's going to help the people of Akotia, for that matter, Ghana. The 24-hour economy now, Akotia people are part of it. And what do you, I didn't vote. You voted for a punto, you voted for development. We don't vote because it's a beauty pageant. We vote because it is for development purposes. And the people of Akotia, they are loud and clear, say, they are going to vote on education, on health, on roads, and on jobs that they are going to vote. So this is the message we are going to go with down to Akotia. And I know that at the end of the day, the whole Akotia is better than the green. And the police are there waiting for them. It's not only the Ghana police, national security, all other security agencies are also involved in the Akotia elections. And they should take note, no one should go there and misbehave.
And the Honorable Timothy Atabuadi Netene, come on, brother. Renault de la Eguda, Yentio, Akotia by elections. And the week Pepe.
Yeah, but that's it. Akotia by election, oh yeah, down deal.
A dandel
my cry. Akotia by
I kind of simple.
Oh, yeah, simple. You because on your seat I enjoy that. City say Akotia agenda.
What shot my record say wahana MPP are firm 5, NDC are firm 4.
Inti ye ko 5.
Okay.
Sati asi. Down the road.
Say Akotia for the my NDC.
At the country me hu ni say ye ba power. Wan kasa hwe. Angwa gallon na ye ton ni sen. Ye ton 9. 1,000 Ghana cedis.
1,000 Ghana cedis.
Since you are about your friend and 600 Ghana cedis. Different saying 400 Ghana cedis. Nti oba oton your friend saying oton koko a ochiko sedi mankofo no. Angwa na otodi e no. Onya 4 cedis in free do mama wa. Me car me use na first me fit about me jina filling station me fill 2,000 plus. Since I'm ko jina 1,004. Na ayema. Fuel aba fom. Nti saa nyama no na ye di beto amba. Nti akotia ko na ye ko no. Mimpo de nanka me ji se anka mu ja Tamale Central mmaye no. Nanka me ji se akotia so mbeka se o. Eho so de anka ye je.
Tamale Central we beka se munipa. Nti e wono si.
Na se wanga sa wo hwe amambuo pana el koso na anka se ma wonsa so.
Sa.
Na amambuo el koso yi. De e koso ogane. Nti obi no mbra mbeka nchiro se amambuo na el koso na ye ana se nye. Wanga sa hwe sisi a wona ma wo to hwe ukoport sisi a ka recently guy bia no me brother ye shipment outside na obey shipment no ye check duty nature so do tua 100,000 plus plus count na before nya on double do ha say na ye be port no o check bi nature the 70 about 70
nature say
eswati it is any pan ko boss mo so ko to amba obeto ama hana
obeto ama ndisi
me akotia ji so bi o ye MPP die hard fan ti no nim say MPP no ye wo me pe but people also hwe de ekoso wo Ghana sisi de ekoso na ye di trambo na kotia fo no mo ho big push no mo pe bia na nti wo MP wo ko to ama ho na no wa be lead my the big push dey abro to NDC ni no omo betumi a force e ma big push no akotia de wo hie nyina nsaka nti ye be sira akotia fo omo nyina mo pie na ma obi ye na adwen se police fu na aba hono no edoso de nti osuro no na mo bi abo
police no area since the police fu baba ho be bra
nti da make say na mo bi mbon omo ho so mo be bo mo ho ban na mo bi fetuo ana be bi free baby no fa mbo hu omo ho so mo be bo mo ban and the MPP free power your friend 7 months 8 months omo so mo trust police and then omo trust police and the police na omo gigi omo so da ho keka ho ya nti nipa ba ko pe free ho no na o so trust police bio police na ye di omo aye eduma for mo di omo aye eduma for 8 good years ese wo year of once now ye dey washo dey nti de wo ye no wo ji say ye be ye yes ade no akotia ye ko tramba free and fair na ye wi so a by 6:30 na jubilation na start minimum say akotia nyina be ye green akotia wonya mputu e wakotia wonya de wope ekwampa wonya won next quarters bibia wope villages development light bibia akotia
for NDC for preach your friend is saying mutuma ya no be development no mutuma MPP there so no omuka Ghana honti I think so munya omo share of the national cake
me yan preach say mutumayen but me no gidie say ya buy na woso na say MC no oye hona onye NDC nya
oye NDC
nti oye hosisi akwapo kokohwe me no ka say sisi 24 hour economy 24 hour economic market na waba no omo be ye bi akotia ho your friends embassy clinic in schools 6 unit schools be about babe ni mo di bi akọ
tell was o mutu diamond tell one
diamond asase mining area nti akotia de minim say ye be nyama papa wo but ye pesa ye masit be dade ye ndia nti omon bu akotia mine omon bu a makru enye fete say first day akotia odu akotia diamonds no light no bubo be akotia fefe no ye don mama on do buy say obeye Ghana ye nti bo gidie say mo bua na se mo ndo sit no ma lawyer so behwe e ma sample tu waba nti akotia de minim say ye down deal my
over to you akotia for a lawyer Bernard bedi akon Bedu na mwina moto a monto manu ntumembwa ona bodo obibi kan wo akotia no ho ana techu ituo ni ade a ye hu so much
so no they say we can one say the issue about the guy say
issue obi ndo so akotia tuo beto na so men kasa
man kasa
na because what say by election e see wo ablekuma no
one got two straight one or did can two straight
Oh, Ablekumano Mokano, DNC wo hono. It was only how Akumisa or they trouble baho.
Nana B some protect you on
Nana B no more. If they follow them, that's what I'm saying. That's a MP before T. They should take you. That won't dinner Nana B no more. They will go to
Yawson.
Because the police are not going to joke with anyone in Akwetia. If you have no business doing the voting day, no one will be allowed on the voting day to misbehave. If you misbehave, they will arrest you. They are prepared. The police, when they're well trained and well prepared, and yes, small, no one should joke. And it's not just about the police. National security is involved. There's a BNI there. And we are not going to sit down to let MPP intimidate anyone. MPP don't have only no moral, so with my advice anyone because they didn't pass the good governance test. So a failure cannot advise someone who has passed the test in excellence. So we are not going to allow MPP to dictate to us. Oman Lucy election no potono. I assure Mama they want to turn things round within 8 months. You cannot do that. The president has traveled with private jet, cocaine, abandoning and because they want to imitate, and so they are imitating wrongly. Obi aside, so no correct.
That's a politics that
it's not so much said the NDC for a year, you know, Blakwa with all what Samiji and Fionko were doing to expose them. But they are doing it wrongly. You can't tell lies that the president has traveled in a private jet. Wouldn't him say, your friend is saying, the non-president travel, you cannot hide it. It is there. When you go to the net, the lines, and you can trace it. A whole member of parliament can open his teeth and tell lies, dangerous like criminal lies. So many Nanomo Kasasana, look, any weapon, they've named the weapons. Including pepper spray now, where the bar on your friend is saying. Howard the buyer, who kita bimpa they will arrest you. Including tasers, you know taser, they will kita now the shocker. If you these are all banned weapons in Akwetia. They are banned. So kita pepper spray now they will arrest you and they will charge you for bringing a weapon there. If you have a taser that you are not licensed to hold, they will charge you. So people should listen carefully. The IGP is well on this thing. And his team, they are not joking. No one should take things for granted. Because any elections no more just to go and campaign. One person may be this say government in the one person may be say government because since we came to government, no one has been found to be corrupt. No one has found to spend public money or to do anything arrogance. Actually, the people of this country. No one has been asked to act. Onto the MP before no person push here. Neon quiet dear. And this night international embarrassment about hormone. It will be unto a hormone. Knockout it will not fly there. So people should be rest assured to go about their duty. The voters should be rest assured and be confident that on the voting the second day na ekano obiambra betunaba. They are voting for development. They are not voting because you will meet to MPP Munti. You will meet to MPP Munti na ama even in Kumasi where the elephant belly or so no Gefunwa. They've been voting over millions of votes for MPP. Look at the development projects that are stalled on Kumasi. And this the Nema Yesiano, Uncle Kufadu, yes, Uncle lose power. He had all the chances to do that, he never did that. So, as Sama Banese Cobile, one and news and by election measure, and then Yamina, a J, Yenia, Kumia, Honorable Kumia, Cassa by election. That's a Banese by election. I've heard the Muslim, Owen to me, Shomoka. Nana B is not, I don't want to be mentioned because she's not wedded. Nana B is not, it's a caricature. He's not wetted, and I don't want to be dealing with such people. You understand? I've never respected that guy for his demeanor, his conduct with Nimikasa. I've dealt with serious MPP people, from the members of Parliament, former, even Benomoko program. And yes, I know Mukasa, Nana B, who is Nana B? Forget about him. he himself won't even sana youth organizer Mustafa Kokase before election or say on an sana honin kwa bones nkwa your club kuma say would bones we so jane so jane. So you see, if you follow the omo yena, you would end up doing things that you were not supposed to do. You know, and then for now, I could be one of the program. Also, sir, they don't trust the police. They are going to go there with their own weapons well prepared. The police are
Sana Omoka.
Who have asked you to trust the police? Whether you trust the police or don't trust your own cup of tea. But when you are caught with the law, let's say do ko gina any of the squatter, young person members of parliament, Omeja Omojuma, no more to be form. Said Omeja, you man, we are friends saying. I'm going to put that form. Omodom to chief form of trousers in United Tea and now I'm buying. You know me free honor. This type of human beings and you want to deal with them. Let the law deal with them, let the institutions deal with them. You understand? Yeah, one woman, yeah, several times. If they feel that the only way to go there is not to campaign but to send weapons there, we are waiting for them. No one can match state force. State force, you can't fight it. Then you become a rebel, you become outlaw. It means there's a form of fighting. You see, we shouldn't give credence to what they are saying. The police want almost share both political parties, and they put things. They told them what to do. So why show my no police wanna catch them bed? That's what's about one thing. Now when you mundi now your idea. They are telling lies. No one look. I heard them on some of the Bolga bulldog. There's nothing like Bolga bull. They are only telling lies. And we know all from our parents.
But I mean, now Bolga bulldogs.
Bulldogs be a new ball. Now bulldogs Bolga. Anyway, two MPP. They should forget about this. They are not serious people.
What am I TVXYZ Sasun OT Power 97.9 FM. Make out sense to Papa and Sa Muda Hokroje when you be no ma. We won't say I know see a friend X natural mineral water. X natural mineral water or a 350 ml. Your 500 ml, nay was 750 ml. And only my wish a 500 ml. And this when you be no my boy ye pa. Maybe be to me aqua and kind. Wait me say what parties as a family celebration occasion we are say. Your friend X natural mineral water or no may come for a more X natural mineral water will come milk or will submit to me akabi. Sasun will be to me about XYZ broadcasting and him fear her. Obaka so pank Robert do be open when submit to me I can know to aquaton and our conum bako. Open it also for a factory no was 0596 273 0596 273 0596 273 0596 273 Now when X natural mineral water for Enkasa na BBN to me and Konkai. Lift capsules na bedru so lift capsules say me pacho bebre. Capsules are when you been my bebo papa a boa digestion sa so na enhance metabolism na a boa eyi niam mbo ni pedua fu ni peduam. Supporting liver functions in our society bia Pelificate capsules be nembo and yana organ baby a ton drobia say a pharmacy and no herbal shop benwa lificate capsules na make am for more 0244 06 8447 0244 06 8447 only pen phone kasana bibi and to conquer victory garlic mixture na me do so make am for victory garlic mixture e the amount obi o wana na kuma bon prepare to se bia na won sai tititi na won sa ne e chese wo hono wakoma bo pepe na why bibia e wo ho woni su tumi ye okusu wutie mi american for victory garlic mixture e the amount victory garlic mixture bo ma mboja ni circulate e di efusa ni ye pa na enye na organ ha bibia e ton edro bia open do Africans walk herbal and as a frequency for the bad or the bad was 020-1293-282 80 and at 0242545633 on in pen for Kasana Usunya Victory Garlic mixture be me part of power specialist herbal hospital so men control say area friend hepatitis B C and A ne hawa branombe boy papa so prostate enlargement and sign immune system support. Also fibroid, the kidney stones, no, would we need you more power specialist herbal hospital omebo papa pom na omo de jiri kajiri abedwaman so for male vitality so no mo Heberton no e support immune system na eduru mienu utumi nom kama mebo mo wisi pisita na ope bia to afo ani chire mo pharmacies ni herbal shops ato apete organa fe na kuma se omo kwa benya ACP road Power Hospital bus stop wa so na Kumasi Feyasi Lake Bosomche Road ho wo Edu Aya Junction ho so be hu mo takra de energy estate omo ban Hantaman Road Bank 0244544442 and 02003838 na wouldn't pay for ndin komo na bibia ntumi nkonka Moses Clinic semen controls or the Moses garlic capsules or the Abadramine so Moses garlic capsules say the patrol when you be no papa improve blood circulation and member day fruit sanye when sound night teach you say an answer nacho when you be a bebo also keep cholesterol level in check na a boy in your member ni peduani na afi ho a supporting immune system na papa maybe be to be kind Moses garlic capsules na make come for a diamond. Pebito or herba ne a pharmacies are to apito organa hena. Moses Clinic and Herbal Center suni. A prostate disorder, sasuna sexual weaknesses. Bema no ba why your problem, hypertension, diabetes, sciatica, typhoid fever, malaria fever, stroke and STIs. Make come for a Moses Clinic diamond. Or more dentists were born home body ye papa to be a fun with noom biano. I do between Abuana washe na wetu ase ediama okwa ne dentist no bono hombodin from me was 0244068447 0244068447 Kaisa Dental Barrio opposite the police station AESL building inside Ghana Highways Authority Yard Accra Ministries AJ Kwadwo opposite school for the deaf so no Kumasi ahimai kokobin setase obwase kwan so from ona hwe no muntumi emboa na bibia ntumi nkon kansa Safari Valley Eco Resort na middle so Safari Valley Eco Resort me pacho bebre a 4-star forest lounge resort awudru aweni beje papa ne sesu ni West Africa hanti pebie anase fo ni chimo ho omuye adwuma 24 hours time bi obedru bia no betumi aboa na bibia etumi akon kansa so no mu rooms papa amu private swimming pools wo ho wildlife nature ho hia zebra antelope antelope saso na giraffe mara mboa na de bebre nankasa na Safari Valley Eco Resort ube hu mo obedi ana say continental na say local dishes ni na ube nya bi ho ene me pacho cycling horseback riding fishing on the man-made lake saso na hole 9 ana say 9 hole golf ni na bi ho enti say wutie mi a for reservation free Safari Valley Eco Resort was 0596 914394 0596914394 no nimpen for edin komo na bibia ntumi enkon cancer China Natural Herbal Hospital na medru so me you see akụ pressure edi ya obi owo ni peduam say ye wo kon wo nan usisi ya obi owo ni peduam no China Natural Herbal Hospital betumi abo no mu ya wo na fi ho saso no mu treat diabetes high blood pressure obi o se mensanum na treat burning sensation untumi ndana do prostate na how menstrual disorder saso na arthritis how I am cross and yare ahuni na no for any chemo China Natural Herbal Hospital na doctor into me embo me pacho pokwa ACP kwa benya kwan no so behind Star Oil Ashama AJ Kojo Samia J Street opposite New Queen's Court School ha ubi hu omo from me was 0244435763 and 0244715004 na bibia into me konkan sana also ko na kwaje wayahwe wo China Natural Herbal Hospital na bibia into me nkonkan mami so Renel my name say obeka etuo no hasem ne bia because we kan na manti bibia wo ebeka tuo na hasem bia na etuo na hasem ne de me de kakra me kan say dey IGP obi mo say mining area ntia ya na normal aso we mining
mining area kra no mining area en fait on diagro me ni uka say we call your site CCA say baby America aboso Fantimes Gangway and those things obi eni no obekwa omo ya form as a guard omo ho mo hwe dwuma ni nyina no obekọ bi eni etu obi ankita etu ho no Nti say mining was work it to no dey me I don't because it would dey ade nipa obufu ba wetumi atutu a abra wo obewie na wonu hu say why sade
no bia we kunu
pa bi ewie nti me uba yen site a etu bi ani honom so at as nti anya say mine but say mining area kra this time and I was okite too obi anim say next week ye to amba script ay title na okite too na wodi nam ho me IGP dem no gidi onimu minim say or the investigation papa beto table sumo bia say the two na epiem no efri ha mo bia tene ho ase na me kakra me won say futu amede bema enanum say yema mamifuo ene papafuo na yenum say yemba omo aye abulusa omo didi party echi no ayenim sawunim say uba oka MPP for sa aburo fu ha mi de metumi aka mo ha say mesro mo wo ye maami afro ba no na tunufo say akotia no de ye fa nkodi agro ho enna ukitade enna na ono abolike pepper spray crampo ye hu sa ukita ye becho nti unko nya hwe wo ho dia menko ho untu amba wo ho amenko ho tina ofie ye be yi TV so wo betumi ahwe so unya police agent unya hwia ukoye de wakotia so peyi bi flow na so unya asem sisi a ya chiukotuma wona woko wonko na woko nti ba me fu na papafo won flow won ba na wonim so wodidi party MPP party echire no ya sire won flow no to won fu say
e ko defend
e ko di STM info na bi nim ti asema na bi go mo ka uba with your full so ubetu ya fight your friends abai to be fight abai because IGP or the nyama tutu akom police for I see e dey makogu o nti wu go find him na we dey omo because we one constituency na ekotwambo nti the security is going to be tight na security ko tight who cause me abulu na akoyi we ni baba won so na udem ya chiu so akotia yenja wo akotia ya de only bank ran ya be ka wa asem ho na bebi a say de oto no na de wato na ntimeda se kakra me oka wo
yo anabo yenhwe eye MPP and obi be ka se yendi efi asem emfa ye ho but ensensem bi koso wo hwa eye Brian Champon say omo friend no eye ko Elon Max and Brian Champon de kotudwa abra abasu tie mi ana wa pesa videos na mama or the two just say wo hwe Dr. Mahmoud Baumia because of a man prusini no on se kusasi ni man prusi from tokwa no ni na no ka ho bi omo down for niam bi ho ankoye no aye ni sika sponsor but them say Baumia feed the mom fe man yem fe mo no na Baumia so be respond na ye can say be no so be can be ka ho me cause MPP. Okay, honorable, wait is so na yentie kasa no kan no. First one wo hwanche eno no by when second one or responding to Baumia no. Enti se obenya first one na ama me a enche Abbas ebeye me de. Aha, yenko.
President before Obini SPP vote the whole business and Obini SPP vote the whole policy. And this is essential conditional performing in the test. I am a Fabako and Yapa. And in 2024, upon the point, if you will take everyone after this, upon West, and Northern, the machine is a woman. It's a woman. And if you are a victim of circumstances, it's not your fault. How do you know anything? But we cannot wait. This situation, we may have one price of any previous solving in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away. And MVP will not be held ransom and stay in the position because of this matter. You know it's a fact. This business personalities. I'll give you examples. We are here to win power in the end. It is actually the power of the Kenyans. And the NDC always shows us the way. It's more emotions. The two people say you're confident here. You have got money. You're confident. Sometimes we get carried away with emotions. When we have to do the politics. I would have contested it. I would have contested it. So my nation and my nation. You can't say that, Papa. And you can't point out fast one. The point. But my nation, you know the DNA. You know the political party. 80% the people they are protesting our 2028. Abunan ada holiday and finally 187 and 183 award party. So we don't put more a woman on the country.
If we bring Dr. Baumia,
as we prepare to go into the primaries, I am very, very concerned and troubled that some of our presidential aspirants have embarked on a religious and tribal bigotry and propaganda against me in a desperate attempt to win votes. They totally ignore all the data and findings about why we lost the 2024 elections and want to mislead the delegates and the party with such propaganda. Then one such issue that has come up, and I think it's important for all of us to know, is the Mamposi-Kusasi conflict. An aspirant has said that delegates should not vote for me because I am a Mamposi man, and that we will lose votes in the Kusasi areas and other areas. This is very unfortunate and demonstrates a complete lack of understanding of the situation on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, since 1965, there have been 11 elections in Ghana. Since 1965. And the performance of the LPP in the 6, our tradition, in the 6 Boko zone seats, there are 6 seats in the Boko zone. If you look at it, the performance is as follows. In 1965, our tradition had 0 seats. At that time, I was only 2 years old. I had nothing to do with it. In 1969, we had 2 seats. In 1979, under the Tosu's leadership, we had 0 seats. In 1996, we had 0 seats in that area. In 2000, we had 1 seat. In 2004, the President 4, we had 0 seats. 2008, we had 1 seat. 2012, and the President 4, we had 0 seats. 2016, we had 2 seats. 2020, we had 1 seat. And 2024, we went back to 0 seats. What all the data is saying is that out of the 6 seats in the NPP, out of the 6 seats, the 11 elections, NPP has 0 in 6 of the 11 elections. So this is not an area that is a stronghold of the NPP. If I took the whole Boko zone, the 6 constituencies put together, we lost just 30,000 votes in 2024. So you can't look, it is not the Boko election that made us lose 2024. And we need to be very clear about that, that the data shows that the Boko factor was not a factor.
If we bring Dr. Baumia, we will get the votes from the north. And if we bring Dr. Baumia, we will get the vote from the Zongos. He told me I believed him. He told the whole party we believed him. Indeed, in the general election, he told the whole country, except that they didn't believe that. And so when we come back to the drawing table, we evaluate those statements, the promises. We promised us that when we bring you, we will bring the Zongos. The data shows that the Zongos did not come. We promised us that when we vote for you, you will give us the north this. These are your own words. It was fine then. You can imagine if I was a candidate and I had said anywhere that because I am the candidate, we will get the Akan vote and we will get the Muslim vote, I would have been crucified. It's not possible for me to say that. But it was said. It was said then. It was not, nobody took it out of term, out of context, nobody accused anybody of being tribal. The statements that I made were facts that I was sharing with party people. It is only those who want to do propaganda that are out to town on it. I have no problem at all with it. This is a political season. Things that are said clearly will be twisted, and I understand that is part of the game. This is what we call post-truth era, and I understand it.
Elon Musk, a friend of Brian Champon. Ona watutu biama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Ase Bawumia odi yinisika de boae. Hwie mfim kusasi fu tutia mamprusi Bawumia na ofa baby a eto aba kusasi ewia na 00 zon ekwata krada wose zon onya zon aha 0 no eti watutu biama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so be kan say nya no kre momo kanina no sound boom biom so no akra yinisika boa no. Honorable MPP, dear
flag bearership race. No, we completely wrong, and we have said it. Look, traveler, you know, Modiat Dana Sama say, no one was a start to Okrumha. Omuye campaign. But me on the churches, no misquoted Bibles. No misquoted Bible, no, I will Okrumha. Why were they doing that? You can say, Bawumia is someone who was going to unify Muslims and then Christians. As if we had a problem about religion differences in this country. And you one also Bawumia ba okoji northern votes the abakrum hanwo. Is that not what they told them? Say Bawumia be flag bearer and one saw the northern votes ba southern votes no more win. So it is eating them up. They are the same people. Yekwa campaign, they never had any policy on the Kasama Ghana for Atu Abama because they were complete failure. And because they failed, they were using religion and tribal politics in this country. So say Brian Afa Oma Asema Oma kind of pass. That's what they will Oma. Oma come mutokwa. Now it's a lesson to Bawumia himself. Mahama was his target. He has never shown any policy issue. His policy issue was Mahama, attack Mahama. Whatever Mahama come about no. And yes, I know the politics of Kroma. I feel or Swama Wayate. Juan Uswamante. Only man prison. He's a man prison man. He should take carry his own cross. And like I said this morning, the MPP, as at now, no, it shows that Bawumia will win the race. But as the Bawumia so win the race, we are Ghana for Nipa no one person will lead the MPP name Bawumia now. Is he the right fellow? So they are still going to lose Poto. All the candidates are more on mono. There's no any better candidate MPP has got now. And if I were there, energy now, when they couldn't talk on this economy, and so much is no more reconcile our party, or they'll be thinking about contesting. But they just lost the elections. They are not remorseful. They are not, they are only saying useless things in this country. and show me leader in parliament. She the oyo honmo. Look at the party executive. Nana bin wunena ma kika okromha. How does a party look at itself? Man lose election. Yawo mo party numu. Because people felt that they were not properly treated in this country by you people. And you still think that you can go and bring the Baumia or Mama who lose here to win election 2028. You think the people of this country are fools. In any case, the Baumia Kasa no Kase, Omotoman or the Zongo votes beba, or the Northern votes beba.
Sano kind.
Now, Wakasana said they will. I saw one or the assembly by. You knew Kumana Nanado Numkasa, Omnibo, maybe Banna Joma Kase, no can contest on them people as flag bearer. And you son on the buyer. So you said all these things, and it's being used against you, and you are crying. And you're not a Mukasa same way. And I've been saying that people have no policy. If you have policy, you'll be talking about your policy. What the Oba, not a winning flag bearer now. The old be Yamagana for I said no started preaching, but all what they are doing is to put everything. For me, why I said no, I'm here then Baumia still the lead candidate. He will still win the primaries. But as to whether we win the primaries now, national obey to Marco is another program. I will leave that to the people of this country to decide. But for me, Tokana by young it's early days here.
Yes.
Echo close to no be tears and pa into a bianya so non be na so non twelve. Because this is a political party that has not learned from his past. Namaka, sit down in a primaries. And come with Jabomia, Bomian Casa call forming the team, cock contest here, no, near 20% in power. That would have represented his true strength in the MPP. But Okonya sister one, it doesn't represent Baumia's true strength because the bureaucracy, we are party executive, we are council of state, we are CEO, we are MP, we are presidential staffer. Just to get Baumia today. Would they be able to do that? So if as at the time when they empower no Kabomian Kasa na Koa Bonte, a campaign, that's only 61% now, would have said that that's Baumia's strength in the party. Today we don't know Baumia's strength because the Okonyano share the whole party, the whole government put their weight behind him. This went to minus 65, Okonyana 61. So the Omo Yanisi and the Tokana de Shomo.
Okay.
Yeah, Shomo, yeah, the best from the Omo Yano. I know that very soon. But 2027, so your flag bearer race now hit it up. But then we are learning from this and we know what we are going to do. We are not going to imitate what they are doing. But they should carry their own cross. They should carry their own cross. They will learn their lessons. But me in particular, the person will learn lessons. About politics, why we wouldn't opinion John Dramani Mama. I won't say, or no, I will train stick. Or car semi penua kuyano. No more boom and ma. One out, my dear. Or maybe a work see. Have you seen where it has dropped you? Now they will have to turn the whole delegates to vote and say that, and say you flag bearer in January. And you haven't done that before. It's going to affect you. It is seriously going to affect you.
Okay. Mami Chiwe.
Yeah, can a friend say, Bauniani, Kennedy, Nimuni, Masa, politics, Nuna, Sisia, MPP, and Kasangasana, M say, candidates, no, maybe. Nti omu betraya nyesa anka Brian lumejina ode ope president
mama kra muntwa wano ma ayem nse o se edu bebi no nkofo katu no for say MPP anka say akan party no say si awohwe kasa omo kan omo chere say
anu na make be se ohwe Baumia bebi ofri eba na edwuma na nado yema no na ehi na ewo na ayi ewo mutrim se amanfo ka se MPP party ni de amumma etani bedi omoso amumma isremin bedi omoso nti na mudi koto ambama Baumia na so uhwe nyama so asisi ekoso ma eyeden Baumia no ombesanso di naba but can Baumia win election for MPP? Na yehwe. And apart from Baumia na ngasangasa no, candidate Papa Ben na muwa amudeba. Ya de bia hu kasa na ye for ya crack for ye de. Sisi ya wanka so, ye na yenhwe yemfa ye no tu for na yenhwe Ghana na ye wo no. NDC na MPP na yɛhwɛ Senate training local hɔn anim na wɔ better candidate na nyɛ saa anka nipa ɔsi anka ɔbɛtɔ Ghana Japade yɛnsa fa Ghana fa hyɛ ho sa sɛ yɛ n'ani bɛte na atɔn Ghana na atɔ di whole Ghana branya eya ɔbɛtɔn Ghana nyina ma China ni na nipa utumi uye MP utumi gyina hɔ sɛ wopɛsɛ wotɔ efɛn dɛ Labadi beach wopɛsɛ wotɔ Buvia beach wopɛsɛ wotɔ efɛn dɛ Cape for example Elmina beach resort wopɛsɛ wotɔ ni nyina bom as a MPO why you ready sɛ wopɛsɛ wotɔ sa nyama ni nyina sisi a wosɛ wopɛ president nti na president anka ɔmo pɔ ɔbɛsi Nanado sɛ Nanado de ɔde overhead na ɔde man ni ba na ɔma no $21 million anhwɛ brand ni ba sɛ ni ba wɔ ɛyɛ fɛ ni sɛn 1 year krampa anhwɛ ɔde airport bɛ hyɛ ni sa
sisi ndwuma fa nkɔfo adwuma mu
masa sani deɛ ɛyɛ personal work na ɔyɛ
okay
na wayɛ ɔno deɛ wayɛ wɔ ne kurom nti ba mo fɛ no kowu romance nti ɔno ne kurom fo no ɔmo ndwɛ no but the whole Ghana de the best re ɛna ba wo mia de ɔmo di yɛ no de deserve because sisi a lectures no we gyae ana deɛ ɔyɛ lectures ya na ɔyɛ no wɔ body no do ba wo mia wo yɛ boy de mama ka ha no abɛsɔ ha mama ka ha no abɛsɔ ha me pamotwa mu nkyerɛ ne sɛ sisi on start lectures no biom because lectures no wakyɛ na yɛ
ka no wɔka economy mahama bɛyɛ ne yie deɛ na ba wo
deɛ wɔka ne sɛ sisi ɔno deɛ ɔnkyɛ bia na ɔka toilet asɛm nti minimum sɛ ɔno ne campaign message ɔhɔ ne sɛ ɔmo tamba man na sɛ onya 2028 a ɔba ɔbɛsi toilet wɔ yɛfɛ sɛ ne kurom ɔbɛsi bi wɔ nkrayama mu sɛ nkraya na ɔkɔka kyerɛ agogohyi na ɔsɛ ɔbɛsi toilet 20 deɛ sita 20 toilet yɛka ne nyina bɔ na ɔhɔ no ma na ɔyɛ calculation sana ɔyɛ ano na ɔka but ye the book to na ye the mind so today amembu a yembu a Ghana ni hu to no de and this amembu we a chere de MPP past MPP omkoye no omunnim amembu say yembu man na nipa ni hu to nipa ni hu nye ni har kakra businessman ni hu to no uko nyama ba beton wo nya profit nyama uko de amembu a jomama ebusisi am any businessman bia mu hobeka de or boss work to amba ma MPP nti me ka say NDC mpemfo no yen krofo no yen so mo yie na yen hwe yen krofo yie na de wo say ye ma yen krofo a NDC yetu tina ba 32 years no yetu tina ba mu na ye ade a ye party mu po twema no bi di akire uba boss adequate boss I agree ni say me di me ka atwem sisi a nkola di akire ayezu ayeza me ka mpo me fa sticker bi amfa mo ho na nso me nya hu me ka na ayezu ayeza nti akola na wa sori na oye ayezu ayeza na odi ba no onyina okoto amba mo hana
okoto amendis
ma bamba pepe eto de bia meyi ska o wunji koto yi o de bia di mechi ayezu ayeza na sisi ano nti aboso I agree saati ase
yako tia na yenko
and betia abosofo betia me abosu word mpemfoni nyina na mi MP de medical chiano na mi former MP Kwesi Blaze also mi chiano
mayemfa na sekese mfema Ranel Madela Guda Sasona ono war chairman aboso Prisia Uni Valley constituency and there obesre ha Sasona honorable Timothy Atabuade Arinterim or former member of parliament de ma Brosa North ekukudami na menu omushiaye and there edijumem me amedi ho chiam ye from Nicholas ya owusu Yawson obetumi from King Nicholas memba mushi de na beposo hima ane ohene babu ama benie. Yes, na the news papa in a can at the brain. And to consultie Power 97.9 FM na her TV XYZ. Ahana and the penny now that was Sabakanina. Yes, one by ever say share the BDB. Have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.